reduce my AC back down to its normal status because it's not. We're no longer fighting.
Yeah, we're not in combat.
I'm gonna be
And the
muted for a couple minutes while we're waiting for, during the 5 minutes. I just need to finish up my work.
That is fair.
yeah, down to 24 AC instead of the 27 I was at.
So I got a notification that a package might arrive some point in the next hour and a half. So if I suddenly disappear, that's
That's
why.
right. Point
That sounds
leaves
about right.
halfway through a sentence because their
Yeah.
parcel showed up.
All right, per usual, we will attempt to take 2 breaks today. An actual, it was last week was great. I ended the session actually having energy left because I hydrated and walked about and didn't sit in a chair for 3 hours.
Don't worry, you're not
I
gonna
do.
get that because you're playing as Im today.
Oh God.
Have you got your hydration already?
you need the water.
Oh, why do I have to make such hyperactive NPCs?
Because you accidentally made my character again.
Mhm.
I just had to. It wasn't my fault. I had to just invoke the essence of fire.
Yeah.
Turns out the essence of fire is Jamie.
Yeah. Alvina specifically.
Hmm.
I hope
Comes on again.
Normal.
Of course you do. Your character's a hothead.
Yeah.
Jamie just wants to sit there and be left alone.
Yeah. He does.
Or walk into a battle line and fight everything that moves.
Yeah.
Or pick people up. Excuse me, I'm picking this one up, big bad. Don't mind me. See you
Big
later.
man, it's gonna take you too long to drop me. You might as well go and hit someone else. Have said that before. Was accurate. Having 3 enemies wail on you the entire time, and you just go, "Are you guys finished? We're taking a while here."
Mhm.
I love playing the tank. It's great.
Yeah, I'm not quite as tanky as him yet, but I'm getting there.
You need to pull your finger out and just get Paladin already.
Yeah, well, David's decided he's determined to help me with that next
Good.
next time.
David
Don't worry. I've decided that I'm gonna do something at our first muster anyway.
Fun. I'm probably not going to see the first muster again.
No.
If anything's to go by, me even setting off like 3 hours early doesn't mean I make it in time for the first bloody muster. So.
Yeah, I'm also gonna try and do as much weapons checking as I can, considering that has already banked me 3 full cards
Hell
for
yeah.
next when we get there.
I'm going to invoke Essence of got told that I'm probably getting called for an undead owlbear monster slot.
I'm not fighting you.
No,
I've dealt with. I thought the owlbears are nasty.
Yeah, I know. I'm usually the owlbears. And when I'm not the owlbears, I draw with the owlbears.
I drew with my owlbear. The ref came and told them that's enough when I dropped. That was when we were fighting helping the griffins.
Yeah, the griffins are owlbears for the griffins at the moment. They've not quite. The refs haven't quite spread the stat block around yet, but they're getting there. There is talk.
Yeah, and
I also
also
loved that I walked into the monster room because there was a griffin monster slot at all had been mentioned about, and the griffin ref turned around and went, "Ah, yes, they've got our usual suspects in. We didn't even ask you this time." And I went, "No, someone else did."
Though I did
Someone
like
else
the.
went, "You want to be a big monster for the griffins?" And I went, "Done."
I did like the late night book fest as well. That was quite fun. The for the unicorns.
Yeah, the Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
We ran a faction out of magic.
Yeah,
Through
I
sheer
thought of,
attrition.
I thought of ways to make it could have been more funny, like just like have, because I was allowed to resurrect people, but I never got to use that power. It would have just been funny to res all you guys and then just see them try to pop you all again. They were having fun doing that.
That's the point. Unicorns are great.
I have a good idea for one that would really work for them as well. I put a claw beastie, but more like the witch from.
Oh, I've just realised something. We haven't
Yes?
used him's portrait yet.
No, we're still using.
Oh yeah, I forgot you made one.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes.
I made one on the day.
I haven't actually added aces in here yet. Probably upload that.
But yeah, something like the witch from
Method.
yeah. Just sitting outside the camp crying, and then
I've done that kind of creature before.
and then gets to use terror for one to make them run away.
Nah,
Or at least-
the witch type creature is sits there, and then when disturbed, it's harm on every hit. With claws. That's how
Yeah.
it's done.
Mhm.
Actually, I should poke the refs about that. Can we do this? Claw Beastie. Zombie in your one that you want to be Night of the Living Dead just sits there weeping. And then is really nasty.
Mhm.
Like just one or two of them occasionally. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I think I have asked politely, and they are continuing a plot line.
Yeah. You better watch. We're gonna end up being too much plotline for everyone else.
No, it's fine.
Our group's gonna be requested for everyone's fucking plotline.
I already am. We literally have the rep now because I keep going and just going. Yep, we're the Fanged. Just send me a message and I'll get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
We have Gribblies.
Sooner or later, we'll not get to play our own characters. You know, if you keep up that.
I spent. Now, so many people that was like, I've barely seen you this event. Where have you been? It's like I have literally been monstering for half of it, and the other half have been in character and just not bumped into you.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Have we waffled about LARP enough for you to start your intro?
Yeah. Let's go do voice checks. Alvina, what happened last time?
Howdy! We bodied a bunch of power armored giants, really.
Just destroyed them.
We had a giant monkey, that
He's
crab,
invisible.
invisible giant monkey that bodied them. I jumped into space, murdered a giant, and then kicked back onto the ship because they kept not getting onto the ship. So I went, I'm gonna have to take this to my own hands. I'll go to them.
Mm-hmm.
And go to them, you did.
Yep, it was fun.
And so-
Oh, and Lou turned off about 5 giants just
Oh, yeah.
instantly.
Yeah. MVP Lou.
Yeah.
Just jump back off. Ding.
Zormir, what happened last time?
Yeah, well, we started that off with turning the monkey invisible and giant, and also threw their own invisible rock that Alvina spotted at their own rocks. And then every time they tried to significantly throw it back at us, we threw it back at them with even more power. And they got to the point where they just kind of went, nope, we're out of here. And we've captured a couple of them by the end of it, after stealing the rest of the armor.
Oh yeah, we also discovered that Alvina's eyes have a very entertaining sight range on a battle map.
Mm-hmm.
Because Chris made a gigantic map, and it wasn't even half of Alvina's line of sight.
It was supposed to be a slow-paced one.
It was quite slow paced.
Yeah.
It was quite relaxed.
Yeah.
Uh, Is Fuck you back? Has been
Yeah,
back?
I'm back.
Fuck you. What happened last time?
Ook. Ook.
Ook.
Happened.
Done.
Ook. Yeah, done. That's all we really need to. All that really happened with fuck you, he ooked quite a lot.
You
That is,
you bodied
that is an
them that
acceptable
hard.
answer.
You bodied them that hard. They thought there was a force field on the ship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's true. It was beautiful to watch. Gwen, what happened last time?
Pretty much just tried to make a fire giant strip on deck, but that's about. It never came to pass.
Which is sad. That would have been very fun.
It is sad because we don't know if it works or not.
Yeah. Well, we could try it again with another one. Maybe in
Yeah, true.
space, which would be even funnier.
Whee!
Space.
If it works with one, imagine just like a whole load of them.
Mass command strip.
And last but not least, Star Point, the Wrath of Alvina. What happened last week?
I had a lot of my kills stolen, so I decided to just like sit in the gun and watch the next group trying to get some tactical ideas.
Yeah.
I didn't notice your
I
name,
also
that's
made the
amazing.
monkey big.
I didn't notice the name. That's amazing.
Of course.
That it is, and I'm Chris McKenzie. I'll be your DM for today on episode 105, A Tactical Giant Part 2, as we continue with the Giant Arc.
Okay.
The party had previously captured 2 of the giants, stripped them of their iron giant armor, and you have currently got them in the modified cage. You've kind of weakened the effect a little bit, so they're still conscious, but their powers over pyromancy have been dampened significantly, so they can't actually fire blast you from within the cage.
I also believe they are technically handcuffed with like iron bars because we just did because we've kind of got a broken cage.
Yep, that's fair. And they are there on the top deck inside that cage. Now, I believe previously you wanted to discuss the princess. I can't remember if we went to go grab her. I'll put her out down over here for now.
Yeah, her icon is now in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I'll grab that and upload it in a second. And yeah, this is where we bring back off. You're all mostly on top deck. What would you like to do?
Okay, I think we'll. I can't remember if we actually were going to grab her. Were we grabbing her right now, or we're gonna wait a little bit and then grab her?
Go grab her.
Okay.
Go grab him now.
Alvin will be going to grab her. Okay.
It'll make this a bit smoother, I think.
Make it more confusing, that's for sure.
Did she not?
Well,
I was gonna say, was she not there at the end of the last session? Like essentially.
That's why I can't remember if we went to grab
Yeah.
her or not. Because she
Yeah,
was definitely
I
just
think-
in Alvina's room reading.
I think we were going to go and grab her to try and get our prisoners to send the message back that they should surrender.
Yeah.
Oh no!
yes. Oh yeah. it's
I-
not
Oh no!
like-
She doesn't want the fire giants to know that we're here.
She technically, I think, came out the door when we ended because I didn't want to do any roleplay of her because I was already exhausted and I was going to say it for the beginning of the session.
Yeah, Alvina didn't have to go very far to fetch her.
But yeah, as we all know, when you start the new episode, you actually start like 10 minutes before the end of the previous episode, and you can slightly retcon anything.
Because we're not like a little weary and tired after
Yeah.
doing like a 3-hour.
We get the
Tactical
previously on,
combat.
which might be
Pre-
slightly different to what was actually previously on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we do one of those shows. Got it.
So if you would like to change course for whatever reason, maybe something changed over the week, you can do. Otherwise, I will just have her show up in a second.
I'm fine with her being here.
I mean, she's going to notice them sooner or later, so yeah,
They're
it's fine.
kind of hard to hide. They are 2 giants. And also, we'll go in and they'll be immediately off kilter because it's like, well, there's the princess just kind of walking around quite normally. So,
These are giants. Why are they so small? There we go.
We have half
Giant.
of your
Push them
god
in there.
right here.
no, a third of you got.
Oh, is there?
Well, her dad's still alive.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that means I got into my head that Imix split into Im and Ix.
No, he's their dad.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
I've
he-
spoken to him.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
He's the reason we're here.
Mhm.
Her icon really stands out on that map. Look at that.
I am
Yeah.
very proud of it, honestly. It's
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
great.
very good. All right, as you are all discussing this, the door to the quarters deck opens, and out comes the radiant, the glowing, the hotness incarnated. It is Im from the top deck.
Ah, perfect. Hey, so we're
Hello.
Fire giants.
Yes, we have captured two of the giants from. Was it Iron? What's the name of the fort again? Ironcore.
Iron Core.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Mighty
Iron
Giants.
Forge, weren't you?
Yeah.
Not to be
That's the other
confused
one.
with Steam Forge or Titan Forge.
Or Iron Forge from WoW.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But you already said that one.
Yeah.
We were wondering if you could help us negotiate the surrender.
Mostly because they're a little angry right now.
I
Mhm.
mean, I'm pretty confident that you've already kind of got them captured there. I don't think there's much need for these two to surrender.
You're not wrong. You're cool with surrendering, right?
They're kind of just like staring wide-eyed at the princess, no response to you.
Hello.
Uh,
Wake up.
uh,
I'm speaking
does
English,
anyone
by the
speak
way, if it
Gi-
helps.
Give me a persuasion check. Or an intimidation, depending on how much you're shouting at them. Your choice.
I have neither. So still haven't learned persuasion yet. We're getting there.
I mean,
Uh,
fuck you and Alvina both speak Ignan, so they should be able
you can
to.
help.
Yeah.
I'll give you an assist. How about that?
Yeah, this is actually just to grab their attention. If you actually want a response or any dialogue with them. Otherwise, they are mouth open staring.
Gawping.
Fuck you say to them.
Oi, you fuck faces! What are you doing? Why are you attacking us?
Hello. Smack his hands together. Go.
Okay.
What
That
the
guy's
fuck
an
did they
assist,
say?
Yeah, you have advantage if you want.
Uh, yeah. Am I rolling it or is Alvina
You're
rolling?
rolling. I've got 0. I have 0. So you're rolling.
Which stat was it again? Sorry.
Persuasion or intimidation, depending on like how you're effectively trying to get their attention. I'll leave it up to you. I'm happy to be there. It's mostly a flavor thing.
Oh, advantage. With my plus
Yeah.
15 intimidation.
That's why. Plus 15 versus plus 0.
Oh,
Nearly a nat 20 as well.
Okay, I think
Oh,
that
that
grabs
was
their
that was a
attention.
14.
Oh no, 14, yeah. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
As the very scary goblin shouts at them. They very quickly like startle back to attention. They close their gaping mouths and stare at the rest of the party. And presumably in ignorance, since you have demonstrated you can speak it, and
Mhm.
they're probably a little bit too shocked to translate into common.
Mhm.
You've kidnapped the princess.
No, we freed the princess. We rescued her from the kidnappers.
Why?
Why not? They asked me to.
Princess, have they harmed you in any way? Not that I can think of.
Is she saying that in ignorant as well, or are we?
Visiting conversation.
Yeah,
we
this is an
all-
ignorant conversation. You're all standing there awkwardly, be like, I wonder what they're saying.
Just sound of
Yeah.
roaring fire back and forth.
Can someone start translating, or I'm going to get very annoyed at this.
oh, wait. If they're on the top deck of the ship, didn't I do the language thing on the top deck as well with hello? Hey,
That I
brother.
don't know. I know you did the kitchen.
I think I did
Yeah,
the
we-
top deck as well for situations very much like this.
Okay.
Also, don't you speak primordials, or primordial is ignorant.
Deep speech and
Oh, Gwen speaks primordial, so I have a vague idea.
You can understand it. Primordial is just the 4 elemental languages built into one.
Yeah,
Yeah, ignorant is a dialect of
yeah.
primordial.
Yeah.
It's like
Welcome,
Dorian.
Doors.
Ignorant
Listening
is
to
the
Spanish
Geordie
and
of
Italian.
English.
Jordy!
Celestial Common and Deep Speech were...
Interesting. I vaguely remember Gwen doing something like this, and you've had the time to do it since it's not really a resource limitation, so I'll allow this.
Cool.
It
You can all
kicks
understand
in.
the roaring fire conversation that's happening.
It kicks in now.
Zombie has been blocking it out this entire time. I think everyone else here understands it.
You all heard that. The giant's response to that would be to look at all of you and effectively just ask, what are you planning to do with her?
She wants to come with us on an
she wants to
adventure,
come-
I believe.
Yeah, she wants to come with us. We're eventually gonna give her, take her back, but when she wants to go, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
But you're the enemy. You stole the Fire Star.
No, we didn't.
What? Then why did you just come from the Fire Star?
No, that wasn't us. Someone else stole that. Deception.
Why do you have it?
Because it's ours.
No, it
Yes,
belongs to the monarchy.
Well, we've acquired it now. And the monarchy is with us.
The princess.
Yes.
And they look at each
Oh.
other. Where's the princess's ship?
It's like, can they really have stolen it when the owner is on here with them?
Oh, okay. Well, then you
And-
should probably tell Lieutenant General Betamix this.
And
Oh, yeah.
Our latest report was that enemies of the monarchy had stolen the ship, and if we caught them, we could burn them.
you know that,
No, we're not the enemies.
I helped.
We're freelancers. We're unaligned.
You know that I'm the one who helped design that weird armor you made.
He
You're
literally
wearing.
made the stuff you were wearing.
I was the one who made the deal with the other brother before he took
Wait a minute.
over.
No,
You
man,
know
shut up.
why?
What do you mean a deal with the other brother?
Also, you didn't make the deal with the other brother.
Someone
There.
did.
Yeah, you didn't. Also,
No, I made a deal.
Oh.
It'd be
That's not with the brother. That was with the smith.
well, I made a deal with the Smith to be able to.
Also,
Come
that was
back.
a secret deal. You weren't supposed to tell anyone.
Also, you don't announce your deals to people, just in
Yeah.
general.
Alvina was the one that made the deal with the younger brother, which is why she's not saying it.
What are you going to do with us?
Do you want to come along?
Recruit you?
No, we're not part of the princess's vanguard. We're under the orders of Lieutenant General Betamix.
Oh, wouldn't you want to be under the
you wanna-
command of the?
I mean, do you want to be part? Do you want a promotion?
Well, you aren't able to grant us that. We're honor bound to Lieutenant General Betamix.
Fair
Surely
enough.
the princess is, though.
Well, no, it's their direct commander, right?
Oh, yeah, but royalty can do stuff like that, surely.
Mm.
Well, I mean,
Surely she should be your, general-in-chief or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, your boss's boss's boss.
Yeah.
that's not really how the monarchy works, though.
Yeah.
Like they have the freedom to do what they want. It's just giants are very honor bound, so I assume Betamix trained them up, and now they're sworn loyalty to him.
Yeah, but surely they should be honor-bound to you as well, though, because they're your subjects.
Well, not necessarily, right? Because he's
Well,
the one that trained them, so they're on back to him. They can if they like follow her, right?
Yeah, like they have the freedom to follow me, but they're under no like I said, the
Would you-
monarchy doesn't really have laws.
Yeah, it's not an obligation. They just can.
Every entity gets to do what they want. That's the foundation of the elemental philosophy.
Then would you not be honor bound to accompany us until we return the princess back to the monarchy safely?
No, we were honor bound to follow the orders of Betamix, and the order
Yeah.
of Betamix is to.
We've established this. little
is
bit.
to destroy anybody on the Firestar and reclaim the Firestar.
It is already reclaimed.
Well, not by Lieutenant General Betamix, it's not.
Basically, here's the bit. You
So we
now
just
have
need-
all the actual facts. We're not the enemies.
Right.
So you can go back and tell them it's all fine. The princess is with the ship,
Okay.
so there's no reason to go and attack us.
Well,
You've all done your job. You went and checked it out. You were great.
we can convey this information, but I don't think Lieutenant General Betamix is gonna care it without witnessing it himself.
I mean, he can come around, I guess, right?
What about
Yeah,
if she
no,
signed something for you?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah, maybe. Is that proof of evidence?
Not really.
Yeah, fair.
If she, not even if she puts a royal seal or something on it.
Oh, I don't
Don't
have
you-
my royalty. I lost my amulet when I was captured.
What about if you
Ah.
do a bit of face
Wait a
paint
minute,
and
what does the
smush your
amulet look
face
like?
against a bit of paper?
Wait, what did the amulet look like?
Just an amulet. It's got a little dragon skull on it.
Okay. I haven't seen anything like that, have I?
No, because I'm assuming Fuku's got it hidden away.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's that amulet, right?
Straight away,
It's
he's
that
like,
amulet, right?
Which amulet? The amulet of evil that he's currently wearing, or
Yeah. It's the official seal of the monarchy.
Yeah.
the
how
the,
did
wi-
you go
the
wear
one
it?
that the one that he's just
Albie had
openly
blatantly
wearing?
seen- Yeah, and I'll be blatantly seen because she went, oh, that's really cool.
Okay, then yes, you have seen it.
Yeah, Fucky's not hiding it. He's openly wearing it.
I guess it's not technically a dragon. It would just be like a skull. Because I think it's like a demon-esque
That
elf.
might actually be a flaming skull, right? Like Ghost Rider looking. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, let's do that. There we go. I wanted a little bit fire themed in hindsight. I just kind of went with the visuals of the
The standard
ultimate
one,
evil.
which is the dragon.
But I realized I actually kind of do want to feel a little bit more fire based now.
Yeah.
So flaming skull.
Flaming skull symbol. We like that one.
Oh look, my amulet.
No, this is my amulet.
Ah,
I found it. It's mine.
Would it work?
I
Would
guess
it-
I could just disintegrate you for it.
You can try. I'm
No,
immortal.
Great. Please go. No, he's great. Could we, fuck you, use it
Seems like
because
a waste, though.
it looks the same. So it's basic. It's probably just another one of the same thing, right?
yeah, like a knockoff.
Yeah. So it would work, right? Because you don't have yours at the moment.
Well, mine's is imbued with the essence of evil. You leave an evil mark, so if it's a knockoff and it doesn't have the essence of evil in it, I won't be able to effectively sign with it.
what?
Well-
Evil, you say?
Well, yeah, it's got a bit of my father, it's got a bit of the king in it. Got a bit of the, yeah, it's got a bit of my grandfather in it, and that's what gives it its official, you know.
And you little shit, are wearing it?
I mean, he's fine. So it can't
Yeah,
be
it's
bad.
no bigger.
There's an, easy
It's,
way,
it-
there's an easy way to check. So, it's evil. So it's very blatantly evil if you touch it, right?
Well, I guess my grandfather does have a corrupting presence, so sure.
Cool.
I don't really understand what this concept of evil is, but
Oh, that's his name, isn't it?
yeah, King Evil.
That's just what I was meaning, because it's from him, so
Or
It would
I like
have-
to call him grandfather.
grab. Yeah, makes sense.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I could probably
Going to
check
take a seat
if
here.
it's evil, if it's got the mark on it, and we can see if it's good enough. Right?
Well, just so you know, though, like while like that would probably be a little persuasive, they're under no obligations to follow it still.
Mhm.
So make sure whatever you do write to them is convincing, and then it can be backed up by the seal.
I mean, you can write it.
Oh, what do you want me to write?
Ah,
Hi.
Because I'm not really supposed to be here.
I'm
Remember,
keeping lookout. There's
Yeah.
So I
all-
can't
a bunch of
tell
fire giants
them.
up there.
that I'm on the Firestar, because then they'll know I'm on the Firestar.
Mhm.
just be saying something like, "You're safe. You're on undercover mission." Something like that.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Can we just check something? Because I think we've just went straight past a little bit. Fuck you, are you evil now?
What do you mean now?
I mean, more evil. More evil than you
You're
were
more evil.
before.
I mean, there was a little voice, so yeah, probably.
Okay. I'm going to change your alignment next time I sleep. Just to let you know, okay?
Don't do that.
Just murders him in his
No.
sleep. Just dead.
Good.
Wakes up next morning, desiccated corpse. In his bed.
So there's no lose if we do or don't then. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I'll check if
I mean,
you-
it'll be bad for you.
Yeah. Do you mind if I touch it for a second? You can keep wearing it.
Okay.
Thank you.
That if I've rushed up at this point,
You literally are watching point. You can stop Alvina, but she's about to touch the
okay,
giant evil
let
amulet.
me do something first.
Okay.
Let's see if this does anything. I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Fuck You
Okay.
at level 4, I think. It doesn't have any bonuses being upcast, I'm just putting a little more power on it. Hopefully do a little bit more. Mechanically, this won't do anything.
Thematically. right.
Thematically, it will.
What does protection from evil dead do again?
There you go.
This spell ends.
Is
one with the-
advantage on a bunch of
Oh,
saves?
and it is concentration, so I can make you not evil for 10 minutes. Oh,
The creatures you touch protect against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead. A bunch of creatures have disadvantage to attack you. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Hmm.
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, but creatures has advantage on the new saving throw against the relevant effect. So I guess it means that if he's mind controlled, which I'm pretty sure he's not, it would help.
No. Mechanically, it won't have any benefit. Are you're doing it on Fuku? You said.
I'm doing on Fuck You as opposed to the
Alvina.
amulet.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just scared if it was on.
I
on
might do a
Alina.
regular one on Alvina as well, if this does nothing.
It doesn't seem to do anything to Fuck You, because the amulet's not actually attacking Fuck You.
It likes
Okay.
it.
No, I'll just try my breath. Knew it was already evil.
Yeah, Fuck You doesn't like get unpossessed because they're not possessed.
Okay, then I'll do a level 1 on Alvina.
Cool.
Okay.
This is probably going to matter. So yeah, Alvina touches the amulet.
What is your alignment?
Oh, chaotic good. That's why
Oh,
she's
no.
Good.
doing the opposite.
Okay.
I'm about to take a lot of damage, guys.
You take 34 points of damage, necrotic damage.
There is no save to this. Oh wow, you already did it.
Yep.
However, but I will effectively half it for the protection.
Oh, that's cool. So that is down to 17.
They're protecting you against evil, so thematically that part at least makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is like just black lightning from the old army. So I say,
Yeah, this doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for Fukyu.
yep, that's the real one. Ow. Great, can I have some help, please? Thank you. Oh, not that. Wrong number first. I do not have 174 max health. Level 13.
Okay.
That is definitely a genuine copy.
Article, you mean?
Maybe.
It's a genuine replica.
Yes.
I don't think they're replicas.
Evil has definitely just stop talking, zombie. You're making it worse. Yeah, that's a legit one. And Alvina's like just like flicking her hand. Like she feels a lot better now. But
Yes, what's the party's plans from here?
there was some visual effect, right, for her touching it, right?
Yeah, you could do black necrotic lightning. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So,
be mute
yeah,
for a
that
minute.
is definitely it.
Mm.
Like it does force you to effectively like drop it. So like getting your hand repelled makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of what I imagined. Something is extremely chaotic good. Like that is very, very opposite.
Huh. I've never actually seen anyone have that reaction to the official seal. You guys must be evil.
Well, no, because his name is evil, so I'm not named evil.
Well, Right, but from our perspective, our evil is correct, and therefore you're the opposite. So I guess if we were to use your words, you're the evil ones. You want to control people.
I don't.
Who do you call your grandfather?
Well, I know they're king evil,
Yeah.
but that's just a moniker. I'm saying that if from our perspective, I know it's very confusing because both words are evil.
Mhm.
But evil's just a noun. You guys must be adjective evil.
No, I'm just.
I find
I'm
linguistics of elementals fascinating. Anyway, sorry.
I'm just
Evil.
more in line with the more fiery parts. I don't have the. I don't know. There's a weird one for it. I'm a bit more communal. Let's go with that. That's probably the way for it. I'm a little-
Temperament.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a different vibe of it. I don't. There's nothing wrong with your point of view, just for reference.
But yeah, I'd rather we didn't tell Betamax that I'm here. From what I remember, Betamax is kind of a simp for the monarchy. And
Oh, wait. You're not allowed to say that on Twitch.
you're not allowed to say that
That's
on
actually a
Twitch.
bad word. That's a bad word. Ignore that.
He's very simple in his following of
Yeah.
the monarchy.
What?
That is actually a thing. That was banned.
Okay. Fascinating.
I think because of the sheer amount of
It's because a
what
lot of
it
people said it with
represents.
negative context. People said it with negative context.
Yeah, fair.
That was a unknown one. Please don't get us banned. Don't report it.
Note to self,
report.
I'll avoid that word going forward now.
Yeah.
Twitch is fascinating sometimes. They're a royalist.
They're a royalist. Yeah. Okay.
And unfortunately, probably will not believe that I'm not being mind controlled. They're also a bit of a traditionalist, and the idea, and they've always disagreed with my views that, you know, Noids are people too.
Mm.
Yeah, adorable little people, aren't you?
Did she give Alvina a head pat?
shucks.
I absolutely imagine she's giving Alvina a head pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they deserve our protection. They are friends, not food.
Okay. I'm glad she doesn't have your level of appetite, Alvina, but she's very much like you.
Yeah. If Betamax learns that I'm here, he will be relentless to get me back on the assumption that no matter what I or you say, I have been brainwashed.
Okay.
From what I remember of Betamax, I've only met him a couple times at like functions and all of that, but
Mhm.
I know the kind of fan, yeah.
Yeah, I know the kind of thing. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, easy. Easy way. We don't sign it from you. We put the royal seal on it. So someone is there.
right. But I
Is it
think
a
that's
thi-
just
is
gonna
someone
raise.
unique?
Well, it might. Are they unique? They probably have
We
like
claim your
fire.
brother sent it.
Well, it's unique in that it could be anyone from the fire
Okay.
side of the monarchy. Because we each have our element also imbued in it with the evil element.
do you have any siblings that might have been nearby that may have tried to reclaim it for you?
Oh no, X doesn't come this far out. He calls it the sticks.
Okay.
I mean, he's not wrong from what I've heard.
So,
Yeah, I quite like traveling. So I volunteered to come deliver the reports for the scrap lands. But X wouldn't be caught dead out here.
That's fair.
how about you say you're going to get another report from some other newly established camp?
Well, right, but then
Now
that would
still look,
inform
she's
them that
there.
I'm here.
We need to figure out a way to do it and to convey it that doesn't say she's here.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, I don't suppose.
Double
No.
thumbs up.
I say if we just say.
Are you
that-
sure we can't convince you to come along with us? I mean, it would be a lot easier.
Were
But
you
I
saying this
suppose we need to.
The giants.
The giant- Yeah.
I don't suppose we could say you lent us the Firestar, but while you're elsewhere.
Are we
Then
saying
I
this
think
in front of all
brainwashed.
the giants as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not a smart party. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I still think the concept of me lending you the Firestar is still out of the realm of possibilities for Betamex's traditional thinking, that they are going to be suspicious that you've used charm magic on me.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, you know?
Mm.
Like, you genuinely could just cast Dominate Monster on me.
Really?
Can I?
No.
No.
Well, I mean, it'll be very hard for
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
yeah.
succeed, but that doesn't mean it's
Do
impossible,
any of us
especially
have
Yeah.
anyone other than me have a larger juice?
I think Zormir does, right?
Yes, if you give me time to.
No
Seb.
then. No then.
Say,
Yes, I've got it prepared.
how about we enlarge Alvina?
Huh?
Oh, no. As I said, I was supposed
Okay.
to
Why?
alter self, but I can only alter self myself to look like a fire giant, and say we're one of her guards coming over to explain.
I can't speak giant.
Mm.
I can speak Ignan.
But also, I can only disguise myself. So
Ah.
tongues is not concentration,
Oh,
so
wait
I
a minute.
could tongues myself.
Wait a minute. I just remembered something. I don't think this. I think this one might be able to be cast on others.
Does anyone have seeming?
Not currently.
No.
Because seeming is essentially like a
Ooh,
full party.
no.
No one happens to have true polymorph just out of the blue, right?
No.
No.
Could
That's
we
all
Oh,
you-
yeah,
put
but I
one of
never
us?
use it, so it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
true,
Put one of us in some of the armor we took off these guys.
isn't True Polymorph like level 8 or 9?
just
as well?
Nine.
take it off,
Yeah.
We have to check, right? You never know when someone's gotten a
Yeah.
secret scroll of it or something out of nowhere. It wouldn't be the first time in a campaign that's happened for me. That someone accidentally just got, during their own personal storyline, a 9th level spell scroll.
The only two people I think could control the armor with fire.
Alvina and fucking just look at each other, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
you
couldn't
too.
give Alvina tongues.
Yes, but is Alvina going to be convincing enough to?
It's
group
big
of-
armor. We could do 2 adventurers in a trench coat.
We're not that tall, you realise that, right?
Hmm.
I am 6 foot. They're 15 feet tall.
Hey, you're 6 foot. I'm just short of 5. That's 11. We just need
Oh,
a third
maybe
person.
you can do like 3 or 4 people in an armor suit.
Are we just going to turn our whole group into a mech?
Weekday at I don't know, weekday at Burning.
At Bernie's, but it's BU.
No, that's what I mean,
Oh,
Burning.
I mean, if the suits aren't able to do long distance travel, then Betamax must have a ship nearby. Maybe you infiltrate it and disable it so he can't follow us. And then we get the hell out of here. And I get to go adventuring.
That's always a good plan.
Well, yeah, that was always the backup. It's just if we can convince him to go away and not try and follow us. That's better.
I don't think he'll believe you unless he's able to see that I'm, like, confirm I'm not being possessed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
and
a
I
whole other
don't-
kettle of fish.
Well then,
right?
like, prove that I'm here, and then we'd have to kill him, or he's gonna try and, you know, tell everyone where I am,
Yeah, he's gonna snitch.
Let's just go and infiltrate the ship, I think.
Yeah.
and my father will want me home.
So we're disabling the ship
we are
now.
saying that we're rescuing you, dear.
Oh, yeah, have you
remember that? That
Told
was the agreement.
Imix that
No, we haven't
we've
gotten
got it
around
yet.
to it yet.
Yay, let's not tell them for like a year or so.
No, we've got to say that we rescued you, and that you're on the way back. But that's
Oh yeah, that was the plan, yeah.
that's the plan.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's gonna take us, by the time
It
we're
takes a while.
supposed to get back, well, at that point it's been a year and I'll have, like, traveled.
Yeah, because we are gonna take you back eventually, but you got to get your adventure first.
Yeah, exactly.
That does raise the question of what do we do with our two friends here?
What do you want to do? I'm looking at the giants again.
Yes.
Wow.
You're involved in
What
this.
would you prefer? You're part of the discussion, as it's you.
Release us?
If we
And
do, are you just going
being
to
released,
immediately
what would
betray
you do
us?
it immediately
You're not going to
do?
immediately betray us, right?
We will not immediately betray you.
Can you
You're
give
not
me
gonna
like a
wait
week
5
before-
minutes and then do
You're
it.
not going to
before
betray
betraying
us in the next, say, 6 months.
What do you define as betrayal? This is a very vague contract.
Tell them
Mhm.
that we are enemies and that we've kidnapped the princess or anything like that.
We promise we will not tell them that we are enemies and that you've kidnapped the princess.
It's a good start.
And also not attack us,
We
Oh,
will
yeah, and
not
also
attack
just
you.
not attack us immediately.
or
We can.
or take action that will cause others to attack us.
If we find
Well,
out that
we can't.
did,
We can't control others.
Oh yeah,
If you think an action will cause people to come and attack us, don't do it.
yeah,
Well, what if this interferes with previous honor bindings to tell the truth?
if it's to tell the truth, yes. Basically, unless they specifically ask you for the details, you'll omit certain details. But if they tell you, like, then fair enough.
What kind of details?
Outright lies is be a good shot. I'm not assuming you're not gonna lie. Don't worry.
Yeah,
But
don't mention that the princess is here.
Oh, we can't do that.
Hmm,
We can't agree to that. That would be dishonorable.
Yeah. Oh, what about if you agree not to
pretend
tell
you're
them
muted
the
for like a week.
No, don't basically. Don't tell them the princess is here unless directly ask the question, is the princess here?
Omission of the truth is still a lie.
Damn it.
It is dishonorable to withhold information from your commanding officer when you know it is pertinent to the mission.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can tell them that they are safe and they're busy with their work.
But they're not gonna believe them.
Could you say that?
We're trying to not say that the princess is here. That's the core of what we're doing. So.
Yes.
We're not saying that they're here. We're just saying that they are safe. It doesn't have to say where they are.
Would it be honourable for you to say the princess was captured by Celestials, she was freed, but not elaborate any further?
But then we're still not telling them that they're on the ship, which is pertinent to the mission.
Okay.
Why?
Can you just hide in a corner for like an hour until we're gone?
Wait. Your mission was explain exactly what your mission was.
To chase down the Fire Star and reclaim it from the enemies.
Cool.
It is not with
Has
enemies.
nothing to do with the princess being here.
The two fire giants look at each other. Give us a moment.
Yeah. I just went. Wait a minute.
I don't know. All right, but if the general asks about the princess, we will not lie to them.
That seems fair.
That is fair. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just say.
And we agree to the we agree to the contract that has been verbally put forth, and we are honor bound to uphold it.
Cool. Okay. Shake on it.
Ooh.
I mean, just put your hand.
Why
up
would we
right.
shake on it?
It's annoyed. It's annoyed thing.
I'm uncomfortable with this. We do not wish to partake in Noid customs.
It's a good one. It's an honourable one. It actually is a very honourable one.
What is honorable about it?
It's basically a sign of trust and agreement. It's basically like the signing of a contract for like a verbal contract, usually.
Yes, because
Why?
You cannot be holding weapons while shaking hands.
Exactly.
It
But-
shows we have no intent to harm each other
Yeah.
immediately.
But we don't need weapons to harm each other.
It's
No, yeah.
symbolic.
Surely, if anything, your hand is the weapon. So you're
He's got a
shaking
point.
with the weapons,
He's got a point.
which means you do have a weapon. If anything, you're showing your enemy that you have a weapon.
Which is also honourable because you're not going to stab him in the back.
Why would
It's
you
what-
ever stab them in the back?
People do it. I don't get it.
Surely
really get
just the
stabbing.
fact that you're not behind me proves you're not going to stab me in the
It's
back.
making sense.
Do you giants have a way of codifying
bump.
a
Fist
verbal
bump.
contract beyond
Yes.
just saying we agree?
Oh, no.
Can I just show you what it is? A simple thing.
Fist bump. I did it with a dragon.
I
that
will
works.
shake Alvina's. I will shake Zormi's hand. Just
Why is it Alvina's hand? Alvina breaks your hand.
yeah, exactly. That's why I changed it. Like, nope. Bad idea.
Right. We understand what you are proposing here. We just don't understand the reason behind why.
It's just a thing you do.
It's yeah.
What is in it for us to do so?
I mean, a dragon I know did it with me, and they were fine with it. Does
I mean,
that count?
you don't
It's
have
like-
to. This is just us being curious about cultural customs.
It's like us putting forth our seal of approval and your seal of approval onto the contract.
Yes.
Well, then surely you're the only one that needs to shake, so just shake your hand in the air and that will do, right?
That's called waving.
I mean,
That's
I'll sh-
a
wait,
greeting.
He's got
Part
a
of
point.
our seal of approval is touching the other person. If
No,
we
wait,
can
no,
touch
wait.
you-
He's got a point. Alvina takes her own hand and shakes it. Is that good?
Well, I don't. You're the ones that are
I'm looking at
pushing
the
for
others.
this. Is that good for all of you?
That's how I'm looking at the other party members. Is that good?
I was fine just not shaking on it.
It was getting a bit weird, frankly.
Alvina just-
I mean, it's
Alvina-
getting real awkward.
Can't-
So
Alvina doesn't understand concepts.
Did I
Apparently, I
shake
discovered
the...
a new fun part about D&D. I just really like playing obscure, strange customs. Huh.
Did I shake the fire giant's hand when I helped him with the armor? I can't remember.
No,
I
probably.
think so.
Or... No,
So
I don't think
are
we
you
did.
going to release us and give us back our armor?
Well, we're still under the deal that you're not going to fight us
Yeah,
as soon as you
That
get...
is, that is correct. Yes.
Give the
Alright,
2
how
cents
much-
back, yeah. 2 cents.
How much am I deducting
How
back
much
from...
is the deduction from it?
It was 3 units per suit, so 6 units.
Okay.
Before we give back the suits, Fucky's gonna pull Zombie aside and be like,
Do you have any way to, like, put a tracker or something on these suits so we know where they are at all times?
Well, while
Uh.
Zorm is doing that, by the way, Alvina is unbending the handcuffs.
We could put something on it to locate objects. And
I mean, I could
Put
pick...
your weird little "Hey, they went that way" voice on the.
that doesn't track anything. That just
No, but it's
appears like a
funny.
tracker.
It's funny though.
I'll etch something into it, so my seal or something. Of
Yeah,
my
you can do
maker's
something
mark.
unique on for the sake of locate.
I'll put on my maker's mark in it.
You notice your maker's mark's already on there.
Is it?
Probably not.
No. Got the nice symbol of the fire giants on it.
Nice.
which was exactly the point where you put your maker's mark. It looks like it's been stamped over.
Wow.
No, I put it beside it.
To be fair, Zomber only made the prototypes. These are all the manufactured ones.
I was about to say, there's chance
mean,
of this being the
would
prototype
it-
is nil.
yeah, would it not be better to put it in somewhere that it's not noticeable, like on the underside of the shoe?
Just write your name on the underside of the iron suits.
Yep.
With a Z backwards.
Zormir.
Z and the R, Z and the R backwards.
Like freaking Toy Story here.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, so it's the plan to send the giants back, have them convey that what you've said,
We are friendly. Don't attack us, please. We're
and
okay.
hope that the lieutenant general takes them at their words.
Well, yeah, that, and also I'm pretty
Right.
sure we're going to go and sneak into the ship and then disable the engine.
Yeah, we are sneaking it at the same time.
Okay, right. Just so me as a DM knows what you're planning here.
Our plan isn't just go on good faith that these two random mooks can contain to a general, but it's all good. Don't worry about it.
The best plan in the world.
All right. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna put potato in the exhaust pipe.
Here's your-
assuming that you've given them back their armor. Yes, Bob.
Yeah, was just going here. Here's your armor. I'm guessing Alvina's helping me.
I'm already
but-
on bed. I will be helping you get the stuff while after I fix their handcuffs, not being handcuffs anymore.
Okay, they're already leaving.
Yeah,
Safe
we
travels.
can skip the part where we roleplay equipping their armor to
Yeah,
them.
I'm about to say it's like this
I think it's
There's
it's
no interest
probably-
to that.
It's instant
think it's-
equip, right? So
It's close to the level of equipping as mine is.
yeah, it's like it's like action.
But yes, you free them, you undo their handcuffs, get them out of the cage, you give them back their armor, they use their actions to re-equip it, and with that they, I guess, give you whatever the fire giant's loot was.
Yep.
Do I
I think
actually know the
it was
table?
it was the gladiator one, right? With, like fist to the chest.
Makes sense for the giants, yeah.
Can I
Um,
change that a little bit?
Yeah.
Fist to the chest, but fingers doing a little flame motion.
What?
like
What's
like
the
almost like raindrops on your chest.
I mean, is it a fist to chest and then wiggle your fingers? Just because I think it's funny.
Or how about fist to the chest and then ignite their hand?
Oh, I like that
That's
one.
pretty cool.
How do you wiggle your fist when you're making your fingers when you're making a fist?
I
this is
imagine
what
it
I'm
like-
imagining, like if you look at my stream at the moment, it's just like twist your turn your wrist around.
Yeah, if you have you ever seen like Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
The way they hold their fist inwards, and then like wiggle your fingers like that.
I was fully imagining just the
Guess so.
the one
Not
where
that
it's, like,
visual.
I was imagining like the elemental, just because everything's got like one of the elemancies, so it's just ignite it with whatever your elemancy.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
All right.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
share what I was meaning, but yeah, it doesn't have to be.
and then we're tracking them.
We have a tracker on them, yeah.
What specifically are you tracking them with? Because I know you're using the mark, but you're using like locate. Okay, it's like raindrops on the chest. Yeah, that's what I was imagining. Because you're like tapping your chest with your fingers.
Yeah.
Were you using locate object?
I'd say
Well-
having it available so we can locate them if we need to later.
Randy has find the path.
Are they a path?
That doesn't work like this.
No, no.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna assume that with a combination of spells, you can at least probably find your way there. Depending on which kind of spells, mostly just to figure out if you had to like search a bit because of limitations to distance, like 1,000 feet, or
I mean-
vice versa. But with that, then I'm just going to assume we work that out later.
Yep.
We're gonna take our first break.
Break time. Yeah, I was about to say
Yay.
because I'm gonna cat into the kitchen because she's yowling.
Right, back in a couple minutes.
I probably got some other spells I could prepare that. I've got a scry, so I can.
Oh yeah, if you've got Scry, you'd definitely be able to find them again.
Yeah. And that would give us location, which would allow Brandy to do the whole find the path as well.
Doesn't Randy need to be able to like see them or know where they are?
Yeah, that's why he's got scry.
Randy's got Scry. Gotcha.
It's Randy who's got scry and find the path. Stormier's
Also,
not
I
got it.
don't know if that would work. Find the path because find the path is direct physical route to a specific location on the familiar
Fixed
with
location.
that you are familiar with on this plane of
why.
existence. So you're
That's
not
why I was-
familiar with it, and it's in space, which is because the dimensions are weird in this one.
Yeah.
Remember?
I've probably got another spell on them. I just have to. That's the ones I've got active now. I'm not sure which other ones I have in his kit bag that is not prepared. What was the other one, Miller? What are the other ones that we could use?
Locate
Okay.
objects, the obvious one.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
locate.
but I think that only works
prepared.
within
Oh.
like a 1,000 feet, though, doesn't it?
I do have locate. Actually, I do have locate object prepared as well with Randy.
Actually, yeah, it does have.
It has a range. Oh, so that one's up to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 feet.
Oh. Also, wouldn't locate. It would be able to get to exactly the outside of the ship.
If we're going to be following, then.
I'm assuming we're not falling directly behind them.
Yeah, good point.
It's kind of obvious. There is spells for it.
Yeah, I just don't think any of us have it prepared. Or
Yeah,
capable
it's
of
the
being prepared.
prepared bit that's the problem.
Yeah. It means an hour of sitting there and realigning to do. Locate creature.
Locate creatures one, up to an hour.
Commune with nature. Don't you have a normal commune with nature as well?
I have a commune with nature. But that tells it pings me certain things, and giants aren't one of them.
Mm.
I guess weirdly it would ping him. Unless actually it might be. Three miles. There might be a way that it pings for me. It depends what their ship's made of.
Hmm.
Because the creatures it pings are celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. There's a chance I can ping the elemental if it's a powered one like the fire stars.
It's an asteroid.
Yeah, we don't know what powers them though, because if it's the same type of thing that is the power source of the fire star, like even just a smaller one, that might ping because that was an elemental. Otherwise, it does ping noteworthy minerals. So if their asteroid is made of something noteworthy,
Would
I
the
returned.
armor count?
Probably not.
would what
I
count?
mean,
The armor's a
armor.
special metal.
Maybe.
That's special, notable.
Chris, would commune with nature, it can discern noteworthy minerals in a radius. Would that be able to ping either the ship, the asteroid that they're in, or the armor? Would that count under mineral?
Interesting one. Does it detect settlements?
Um.
It's a nature thing, so like, I feel like it
It says
should.
buildings. It says buildings on there.
Oh yeah, then I'll allow that. Yeah. Like I feel like flavor-wise, its kind of
Yeah.
purpose is to determine interesting things in the area. So
Yeah.
I'll
So
allow it.
I mean, it might be able. If we get within 3 miles of it,
Hmm.
Alvina can probably ping it.
Which it's better than the 1,000-foot limitation.
Yeah. She have her spirit dragon fly around and tell her where everything is.
Alright, are we all back?
Believe so.
Yeah.
If anyone's not here, say so.
Ah, nice silence. Good, everyone's here.
Yeah, I'm here at an awkward angle.
Alrighty then, I'm going to assume we've let the fire giant get a decent distance away, since presumably they're not going to lead you back to their ship based on honor.
Correctly, yeah.
But they are unaware that you have implanted ideas or ways to track them. So that's fine. Well, they don't know can't hurt them. Is there anything the party would like to do before you set off to, I imagine, try to find their home base?
I imagine.
You're not that far away from the Firestar. I assume you've just not properly docked yet. So you can either go back to the Firestar, do anything of that. You can prep anything and then head off, or you can just head off.
I'd
How
say
long-
probably docking would take like an hour, right, total. If it's just docking, check with people, say this is what we're doing, then leaving again. It'd take like an hour, right?
Trying to think how far ahead you went. Probably not like an hour, but like at least half an hour, 40 minutes.
I think taking half an hour to do it, good idea. Just literally to just report, this is the plan.
You do have communication stones with the
Yeah, I mean-
Firestar for information sharing.
Yeah.
So you can just like send them a message.
I think that's probably a good plan, right? Just send a message going, this is our plan. I guess keep the same course we were going, because we're going towards the outpost. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, send a message, say that we're diverting just to do this quickly. Hopefully quickly. It'll take only like 20 sessions, probably.
Disable an entire ship.
All we
Filled
have
with-
to do is disable the engines.
Yeah. And we have to locate the engines as well.
That might be actually not too crazy bad, depending on what is powering them.
Yeah, it might be the same general
If-
layout
if-
as Firestar.
Well, I was thinking, if it's an elemental, I can tell where it is. When I find the building, I can find what elemental is in there, because I'm definitely going to check for elementals as well. It's going to ping him, and if there's anything else in the area.
Alrighty
Cheers,
then.
So
Yes. Anybody got anything else?
how long are we? So it's half an hour.
But we're sending a message so we can head like a bit easier.
How long a head start are we giving them before we start following them? And
10 minutes?
Yeah.
They go quite
Um,
quickly, right?
what are we doing to follow them?
And we're not following them a direct path, but we're following like that direction.
Meaning which spells are we using to track them? Because
I mean,
Kind of.
So I'll
If
locate
it's-
objects while they're
if it-
within range because you get an idea of direction from that.
also, if it's
Okay.
10 minutes, they're still in Alvina's line of sight.
okay,
Yeah, I assume we're just
Yeah.
gonna like for initially just wait until they're far enough away that the rest of the party can't really see them because they're little dots, but Alvina still can. So presumably the giants can't see the ship as well.
Yeah.
And just kind of like follow them at that distance before they get into a more obscured area where it'll actually cut off the line of sight for Alvina. And at that point, probably switch over to more magical means. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me switch you over to our obscured site.
Ooh.
Yay.
Oh my god, there's so many people! It's
There's
NPC.
so many people. You follow the giants back to what appears to be a large cluster of not quite an asteroid belt because it isn't actually orbiting anything, but a large asteroid nebula.
Asteroid cloud.
Ooh, asteroid cloud in the could. These again are a relatively these are kind of like a black porous rock that are up here, and they're quite difficult to see against the backdrop. Similar to the rocks, they just kind of flung inwards, suggesting that this is where they probably got the rocks. As only
Pumice.
about maybe like an hour out from when you started, so you
Yeah.
can gain benefits. So short rest if you'd like. Not sure why you need it.
It recharges any like short rest abilities we've got.
I'm gonna
which
press the
is-
button. I don't think it does anything, but
I don't think I used any of my short rest abilities for once.
Yes, sir. And this is when you lose sight of the giants as you just kind of go through past a couple of the asteroids out in the distance, and by the time you kind of get up to the proper, like the start of the cloud here, because
Yeah.
this is the interesting part of the actual encounter. That you can no longer kind of see where they are, only that they entered into this cloud.
Okay. So I'd say they have entered into the cloud. We're following and about to enter the cloud as well. I think this would be when Alvina starts casting Commune with Nature.
That's fair. What questions would you like?
The obvious, I'd go buildings, noteworthy minerals, because between those two would probably count, and powerful elementals. I know I'm gonna get pinged for Im, but I'll be just trying to check for anything other than Im, because she does get like the fair specifics on it.
Okay, let me just go ahead and highlight a couple things.
Yeah, 3 facts of my choice of any influence. Yeah. Really hoping once again that it's an elemental engine. I think there's a good chance. Not 100%, but I think there's a good chance, right?
And then minerals. What actually are the porous rocks? They're supposed to be from ash debris.
It'd be the standard like volcanic rock. I can't remember its name. Probably, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there'd be any like cool.
Pumice?
As you said pumice earlier.
What is it? In the middle of...
Humus.
No, pumice, not pumice.
Oh no. Rock. Forest. Forest rock.
Porous rock, yeah. Oh, apparently, ash consists of predominantly of individual crystals, crystal tufts, apparently. It's a
Nice,
type of
nice.
crystal made out of ash. That's kind of cool.
Roll me a d6 plus 2, Alvina.
To determine the type of rock.
5.
3, 4.
For our future mining expeditions.
Yeah, for future mining expeditions. Okay, you pick up sizable diamond quantities in the blue highlighted rocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
As you know, there's some carbon in here. It got pressurized. There's diamonds now.
Yeah, it makes sense. You can find diamonds in meteors quite a lot. So.
Yeah.
Right.
The red highlighted
Survival's-
ones, you notice what appears to be 4 hollowed out and artificially filled asteroid ships, as well as 1 larger mothership. Still not nearly as big as the Firestar, probably maybe about 4 times the size of your ship. Similar size to the larger asteroids they were throwing. But they do appear to be made out of a very similar rock, so that at least from the exterior, a little bit less porous than these ones out here. But enough to blend in with the scenery if they were to take a stealth check. So that's it for in terms of buildings and materials. What was the second question?
It was minerals and
Diamonds.
diamonds, and the last one was powerful elementals.
Powerful elementals.
I know we're pinging him. I
Yeah,
guarantee.
you're pinging him. There'll be some very minor baby fire stars powering the smaller ships, and then like an adolescent one powering the medium ship.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a fire star. I forget what I can't remember what the actual creature's name is. Because I think they are actually called fire stars, and they're just. And that's what the ships are named after, but I can't actually double check or confirm that right now. So, but it's not relevant. So anyway.
Yeah.
Would there be anything else in this area? What's the range? Like 3 miles?
3 miles.
Roll me d20. Let's find out. Let's see how lucky you are.
16.
16.
So lucky, one way or the other.
Is there anything interesting I can add to this?
Void Leviathan.
Just out of nowhere.
Where is it? Looking for 1 second. Click this. There we go. Just gonna see if there's anything like crystal based that would be interesting to have come up from the ground beneath.
Entirely
Ooh, there's an Imix start block. Let's just throw Imix in there.
possible. Imix is here.
Any notable elementals? Well, I mean, Imix is just there.
Just there. Okay. No, I like that. That makes sense. This area seems to be home to some space-born Zorn.
Oh! Space Zords, nice.
Space Zorn, that are obviously consuming minerals from the asteroids.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I'm gonna add one of these nearby, because that makes sense to add as part of the nature here. Let me grab a nice little token for it.
Horrifying as a concept because it means it's powerful. Because literally it's powerful elemental. It's like, oh. The Gigazord.
I mean, it's like relatively powerful. I don't think it would pose a challenge to the group
Yeah.
like by itself, but as like a little environmental additional, it's fun.
Yeah, I approve.
It's powerful. Its power is not combat based.
Just the party's powerful.
Yeah, the party is also pretty powerful.
How big do I want? There. I mean, everything on this is pretty much 5 foot. Even a big Zorn.
You could put like because a zone of medium, right? It could be a large one. It's like a
Well, big Zorns are large already.
oh, huge then. Giant size zone.
No, I mean large is large. It's more the like these squares already take up like what 60 feet.
Yeah, true. 60
Even if it's gargantuan, it's not going to be bigger. Because it's still a creature, and it's not like a massive Leviathan creature or anything. So that's fine. I'll just put it at one square. I'm trying to think where it might be nice to put it, because it's currently, well, I guess it's making its way towards one of the diamonds, because that's what it's feeding on. So I'm just gonna put it up here in the top right, and it's slowly gonna make its way down to this first diamond rock.
Also,
There, I'm gonna have the Zorn eat your diamonds. You have to choose whether or not you stop it or not.
Also,
Oh.
by the way, point one. What's this?
What's hang on?
The giant red highlight on the top right-hand corner of the map.
Like this thing.
Yeah.
It's just left over from past combat.
Okay. I
So
literally went.
that was there last week, and I just assumed it was something I missed.
Yeah, it was one of my radius circles for doing distance. There you go. I've
Cool.
actually turned that off.
Cool. I was literally like, what is this? I need to just know.
No, it's
Thing?
fine.
Is it a star just there?
There's no stars in Alterra.
That's what I was worried about.
This is a solar system size system. With the rainbow wall as its star.
Yeah, I will be reiterating to the party while Alvina's eyes glow weirdly. And anyone who can see it sees a big freaking spirit dragon talking to her. Because it is like the animal spirit is what talks to her for it. That's how it fluffs. For barbarian, so.
What if they have the old step?
Get Kimmy with nature used. And yeah, she'll go. There's a bunch of diamonds in those locations. There's a giant zone. Also, 4 adolescent four baby fire starts around 4 ships, and 1 adolescent on a larger central ship. That's probably the mothership.
Interesting.
So we're definitely going to want to approach stealthily.
Yes.
And ideally, not to get the ship seen at all.
Agreed.
And it's only 4 times bigger than us, so we shouldn't get
Only 4 times. That's fine.
the big one. Well, yeah, but 4 times means it's small enough that we're not going to just be blotted out by it.
So you want to plot a course that tracks us round through behind rocks to the back of them, be able to warp in behind it, and then board it, disable it, and get out before they can know what the hell happened.
Well, I'd like it for us to not have your ship blown out of the air, because if they don't see the ship, they don't know what happened. If we can make this look like just an engine failure and we didn't cause it, it'd be a little easier.
The
Also,
problem
don't know
is
how the hell we do an engine failure with a Firestar.
Kidnap the creature.
Do you know how big they are?
Or make a deal with the creature they don't
Yeah,
want
convince
to.
the creature to leave on its own, of its own accord.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Where's it gonna leave to?
New Rock.
Just move out.
So, our Firestar. Just have some more in there.
Backup pilot.
I mean, it's not the worst idea we've ever had. It's not saying a lot, though.
Yeah, like I said, we've had some pretty bad ideas.
It's not saying a lot.
Low bar.
um.
What are we gonna do, gang?
I think I think we should definitely cut left. Right? Just generally. Keep out of the way of the zone. There's a lot more meteors over here.
Hmm.
We can nab some diamonds on the way out. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Well, at least move to here so we have a direct line of sight from
Yeah.
some of them.
I was thinking if we could get to, like, this formation here, where the meteors are quite close together.
Alright, somebody
we-
draw the path.
Okay.
We'll see how the world reacts.
Where's the drawing tools? Oh, this is gonna end horribly. Okay.
You just
Go on, this is like one of those little mat car game things that
We're all doing it.
oh, that's exactly.
How
Oh,
much
yeah,
are
like,
you doing
Why
exactly
are
the
we
green one is?
drifting?
If we could drift a ship.
I say we
Fuck
can.
you's path is the Eurobeat path. But yeah, I think if we could get to this location, in theory, we might be able to get that diamond here as well. Also, we'll steal this one on the way out.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going past one close enough.
We go past two.
I say we go.
I bet mine and Gwent's paths are fairly similar, and then there's fuck yous.
Then what's the distance?
And then
between...
points in the bottom right, which is just a beard.
Yeah, just a face.
Following the sort of red path, but can we? What is the distance between? I need to put on the ping tool. Here and here.
What?
Here and there. Looks to be about like 360 feet. Or 300 feet, depending on how close you get to the asteroid.
Because I'm thinking if we go that path and warp into this area, so because that bit
To cut off that
here,
gap.
that bit here is a bit exposed. Whereas if we jump to
You
here,
do have your teleportation. It's a very
Yeah.
valuable tool.
Good shout, yeah.
Good shout. The other
and
option.
the chance of it recharging between the points, so we can jump to locations that are putting us closer to them without being directly there.
This is the smart one. Also, I think. Also, by the way, do we have any like void suity things that you've made, Zormir?
Void. I think the only thing I have for dealing with the void is the
Actually, wait a minute.
bubble.
Question on the suits of armor we got from the giants. How size changing are they? Are we talking like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles spacesuits that you like press a button and they mold to you?
No. So because this previously came up,
Yeah.
Zormir can spend downtime to resize them, but they
Okay.
are not resizable in a short frame of time.
Cool.
There's a glyph that basically will activate to put air bubbles on us, which is basically from the books that are to deal with space travel.
It means that we can breathe, but we're still gonna take the void things.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
That's
great. You don't need to breathe in the astral sea
Oh, fair.
because it's still the astral sea. It's not actually space.
All right.
True.
It's psychic energies that you need to worry about, which is what your shielding is for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Then we
the
have-
astral sea is filled with a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Don't we have silver arcanite still? Not silver. But
Twisted silver.
twisted silver.
Not a lot. Could use most
tell
of it
me.
in making low.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, send Lou then. He can disable it all by himself.
Send the
Yeah.
person who's
He's
not here.
Also, he's the only person who talked to the pilot the last time as well. So, yeah, totally send Lou. He can be our ambassador in this minute.
He requested we didn't start a war.
He
He's
can
He's gonna
the
start a war.
Yeah, us making him start a war.
Gotta do some checks. Gotta do some checks. Oh.
Twisted
Uh.
silver, twisted silver. I'm looking through my character sheet, see how much we've got left. Would we have to be attuned to the twisted silver out of curiosity, Chris? Or just wearing it might take the edge off?
For psychic energies. I mean, you can fashion it just like into like into like a tinfoil hat. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's because it's its natural property, so it doesn't require attunement.
Cool. Because I remember getting like the psychic resistance damage was an attunement one, so that's what I was checking.
Yeah.
My tinfoil hat looks fabulous.
Twisted silver. I know I have at least one left.
I have a very bad idea for to get us over there quick once we're in a sort of a range for to get across there.
Hilariously, Alvina can get herself over there, and she knows she can. She just wants to be not turned into a against you guys ravenous monster.
Hmm.
Because if we can get to somewhere in a decent location that we're not going to be seen by.
Oh, I remember now. Okay, wait a minute. It's actually on the spreadsheet because Alvina gave up her twisted silver personally to get
Okay.
it for Lou, which means that it'll be on the spreadsheet, wherever the spreadsheet is. Is this the player companion?
I think the
No.
spreadsheet's just called the little bad guys.
The little bad guys. Is it pinned?
Yeah, it's pinned in one of the chats. Hilariously, not the main one. I think
Oh,
it's.
that's what I was like.
I think it's in info.
It's in items and maps.
Items and maps.
Why pin it in the main one? I'm not sure why it's not.
I was say it'd be handy.
Hmm.
Egg yeah.
Pin. There we go.
Twisted silver. It'll be in T.
Okay, not like I don't think we've really cleaned up
No.
this in a long time.
No, I
Come on,
don't.
James.
I don't see any twisted silver void on here.
Twisted.
Anyway, were we
Yes.
leaving the ship? What was this for specifically anyway?
I think
We're
we might be.
getting between the ship and their ship.
Yeah, we might.
Oh, but
Actually
I mean that's a short enough distance. I don't think you need to worry about it. It's only long distance traveling that's the issue. You just can't travel the astral sea without it.
Oh, okay then. I was worried because you were talking about like depends how long you're out there last session.
Oh yeah, that's why.
I was wondering.
That is a good point of like where you're actually putting the ship. Because I was thinking of like an action or two to get over there. But if it is like 10 whole minutes, then maybe.
Yeah, because I was thinking we put it like well out of sight and we go over that way.
Where should we put? Are we somewhere up here or in behind here somewhere? Because I'm assuming there's going to be more behind this bit.
There
Hopefully
we
not.
go. I found it. It was on my
Hey.
character sheet. God damn, we have more than I thought left. Oh yeah, yeah. We don't have those. So we have 10 units left.
So how much will it take to bash?
Tinfoil hat each is probably one each, right? We're not huge people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think I'll be sending Randy because he might have more.
Better infiltration than Zormate, yes.
And also, I've got locate. I've went and put up locate creature, and I think if we use reverse gravity in the right way, we could fire ourselves across there. That's my bad idea with Randy.
Oh, I mean, you could literally just have a couple people hold on to Alvina and fuck you. We could rocket our way over, completely controlled.
Well, we could use it to slow us down. The gravity would give us a slingshot if we had to be quite far back.
Just gonna hold on to
That's why
Alvina.
I'm.
No,
That's why I'm.
do you want to be rocketed enough, or do you want to just be jetpacked?
That's why I'm saying how far back are we going to park the ship? And
What distance is that?
because we've either got in behind here somewhere,
Okay, if we put
or
ourselves by
up
the diamond,
here
'cause that's
is about the close.
Okay, it's 1,200 feet. Main reason, if we have the ship here, while we're away doing the infiltration, Zome can be harvesting this asteroid.
Okay.
Yeah, Zorma and Lou are just on asteroid duty.
Yeah. That's a lot more ships.
Oh, don't worry, these guys are actual like giants.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. That's why what I thought when I saw you putting groups of 4.
I'm gonna switch the ships over to purple just to make it more obvious.
Yeah.
But they're apparently your giants have not actually done a good enough job persuading them because they've sent out guys to get more asteroids.
Yeah,
Well,
we didn't think they were going to do a good job anyway.
they're probably still in debates, honestly. I doubt the debriefing took this short amount of time.
Yeah, especially because the prior scouts would have already gotten back by now.
Exactly, yeah.
This is, there's a good chance it's just in response to the prior scouts saying like we failed. It's like, okay, 4 teams this time, 4 asteroids, let's go.
Yeah.
Right, so we're making our way from here.
From behind the leftmost
What?
diamonds.
Teleport.
Because we can have the ship there, and honestly, if we're lucky, and we might be able to do this, we can stealth quite convincingly using something very funny as a tactic.
Oh.
You see this small asteroid here?
Yeah.
You think between me and fuck you in space, where it's got a much less weight, we can just fly around with it, like holding it?
Maybe.
If
Right.
you can't, I can at least launch it in a specific direction. We can just go behind it.
That was what I was thinking. We literally hold on to it because it's just a drifting asteroid's getting kind of close. They might shoot it, but that might give us cover if they actually shoot it.
I could launch some other rock.
Stop trying to throw rocks at us. It will kill us, Bob.
I mean at them. Or
Yeah.
in a direct...
No.
Send some rocks to collide that they start.
No, because then they'll be watching. The idea of it is them not paying attention to us.
Would you guys like me just slowly updating this map as people are doing things?
Yep. But yeah, I think...
Randy wants to throw things.
Stop throwing things. You're here because you can turn into a small animal and enjoy it. But yeah. You think there'll be double, Chris? Between me and fuck you if we basically act as...
Oh yeah, to move an asteroid. Yeah, you can move one of the small ones. As you were doing this, while Vina's line of sight, you are able to occasionally see just the passing of these little squadrons of fire giants as they begin to move some of the asteroids, and you become aware of the fact that the ships have sent out more squads to start moving asteroids, presumably towards the fire star.
Okay.
We should get on this quickly.
Yes.
I'll radio back to the fire star if I can. Are we still with...
We're definitely within range.
Yeah, you're still in the same hex, so because it's just a sending spell. You've just got sending stones effectively, but slightly fancier looking.
Oh, incoming. Be prepared to defend.
Sending stones are just radios.
Hold while we do this job, basically. Okay. Then yeah, who's holding on to Alvina? Because I think this will matter more because I don't know what fuck you's gonna do. So
I'm holding on to Alvina.
Are we doing anything with this diamond asteroid for now, or are we going to deal with this when we get back?
Dormir's
We're leaving
Okay.
Lou and Zorma on the ship to
Deal with the deal
Deal
with
with
that.
that.
Okay, so you guys are just mining for the diamond while the rest are off sabotaging.
Yes.
Fair, okay.
It's
It's
on
the
the
best
crane
way to
side
split
of
the
the ship.
party.
It's on the crane side of the ship. It'll be fine.
It's actually on the opposite side. Crane side
Yeah.
on the
Oh, it's
left.
the crane on the left. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it on the. You can actually see it on the little icon.
Dormir's busy maneuvering for the return to go back out
Yeah,
the way
he's
anyway.
already turned.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now it's on the
Okay.
right side.
Cool. And so imagining, yeah. So is it just Point holding on to Alvina and Quent doesn't want?
Oh, if the
Yeah.
choice is between you and fuck you, the one we know is definitely evil.
Yeah.
It's like,
Just fuck
attack
use
them
like amulet, like slapping people in the face as they go.
Ah!
I mean, fuck
attach some
you.
straps to the back of Alvina.
After what happened with Alvina earlier, he's very tempted to just like palm it and just shove into people's faces.
Just sleight of hand it into
Taser.
people.
So, are you evil or just a nuisance?
Yes.
I haven't put my alignment with Randy yet.
You
don't know.
really should. You really should.
Apparently it
imagine
matters now.
if each personality of Randy has a different alignment.
Well, I mean, that
Yeah,
only
I
makes
think-
sense, to be fair. I'll allow this. Each personality should take up one of the alignments.
The captain's definitely chaotic good. I'm calling that now.
And chaotic neutral for
The
Randy.
chef is lawful evil.
Yeah, the chef is lawful evil, definitely.
But he makes great cuisine.
I'm gonna rip his head off. I'll be just gonna wait until that personality takes over, then lobotomize him.
I don't know if it'd be chaotic neutral or chaotic evil for the main Randy. The one.
I think which main Randy? The robot or the mushroom?
The mushroom.
Mushroom probably lawful evil as well. The robot true neutral.
Okay. I'm gonna have to start knowing he's down somewhere at some point
There's
as well.
literally an alignment chart on the character sheet.
I know, but it gives me one alignment.
Yeah, they've
It
got
could-
multiple alignments.
Hey, you can type. It's typing. Oh, and it says it's on roll 20. It's typable. You
Yeah.
can just put the list.
You know, I want to see Zormir go and get like the same picture, because obviously it's the same body, and just put them in all of the alignments with just different names.
Surely with different like fake mustaches.
So,
Just so we can tell the
different
difference.
hats and expressions.
different
and that's
hats
it.
and accessories because the captain's got like pirate hat. Like big
Wait.
triangle.
Does that mean that every time they change personality, they like pull out a hat and start adjusting their cosmetics?
That's what the
Yes.
cloak of
Canon.
items is for.
That's what the cloak of
Canon.
items is for.
I feel like Cloak of
Yeah,
Many Fashions works better in this instance.
They're the character from Avatar that puts on different hats.
Oh, the monocle
Oh,
guy
that,
for the
that
island.
guy from the village.
Yeah,
Yeah, the River
What did
Village.
you say for
the boat
the
guy.
mushroom Randy, the
Definitely
druid,
lawful evil.
lawful evil.
The mushroom one is lawful evil. It's the psychic one.
All right, so he walks up to go along with fuck you and goes, "Hey, cool brooch." Touches it.
I know it
Gets
changes it
stabbed.
to chaotic evil. I don't think it hurts you if you're evil. though.
Yeah, if you're evil, it doesn't hurt you. If you are neutral, it does like 66
Yeah.
damage. And if you're good, it's 8d6.
Oh, it's 86. Okay.
Lawful evil the now.
Thank
So
you
we
for this. Thank you for the shielding point.
You're
I took
welcome.
a fireball. I took a fireball.
lawful evil ones just like that looks cool. And just let's go after looking
Cool.
at. it.
But yeah, so Randy is holding on to fuck you, and the other two are holding on to Alvina. As
Randy
she is-
don't, because Randy don't care.
Yeah. Also, if we don't finish this for this time, Lou is either on the ship or holding on to fuck you, I guess, depending where
Yeah.
he wants to be. If this carries on more than the session, right?
Or he can stick with the story of he's helping mine with.
That's what I said. He's
Army-
either
Just-
holding
yeah.
on to fuck you or on the ship, or whichever they
If
want.
Neil is back before we leave the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can pick. Alvina is going to pretty much just let go. Well, time to go, and just drop off the side of the ship and rocket boost out.
Just scream in your ear.
Yeah, probably like there's probably
Warning,
a second
warning.
where there's no jets on. As well, it's just fall.
You just feel me getting slowly more and more holding tighter.
Yep. She loves flying, it's fine.
Are we doing the same?
Yeah.
This is how you firefly. It just is.
Just constant streams of firebolt.
Yeah, Alvin literally is doing the rocket feet.
Nice.
Alright, let me just double check some stuff. Okay, that will do for now.
Oh
yeah, why
no,
not?
we've also all got the Twisted Silver hat or headband on, I guess.
Mine is fashioned into a fashionable hat that I'm gonna try and work out what the type of hat would suit the point.
Alvina's is definitely just like chain tiara looking thing. Like under her hair.
A beret, that's what it is.
A beret! That would suit, that'd be cool.
Tinfoil beret.
Tinfoil beret.
Just pours this grab the bit of metal around his head. Ow! Get off!
So you were like, how do I fit this to myself? Alvin went, give me a second. Grabs your head, grabs chain in one and just stabs it into your forehead.
Out, get it out, get it out, get it out.
Just gives a nail. Just nails it tinplate.
Oh god.
This is gonna be worse because he's basically all the other personalities are psychic imprints. You're basically fucking him over right now with that.
Yes. I am okay with this.
Ow, ow. Why did you do this?
Alvina's thought, if we remove there only needs to be one personality left in it, the captain. I'm fine with the captain. The captain can be the main personality.
I believe the party's already working on murdering each other. Let's convert this rock to a color so we can kind of designate what it is. Let's do a nice little yellow. Okay, so you've all flown down to the meteorite.
Yes.
Everyone who is ready to go is currently holding on to Alvina and Fukyu, it sounds like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then Alvina and Fukyu, I need you both to give me a pyromancy check. You know, I believe you have enough power. I actually care more about the movement. So I need you both to give me a dexterity pyromancy check. So a dexterity ability check with proficiency.
With
Cool.
proficiency.
Do I get any bonuses for being level 2, or is it just the same either way?
Just the same either way. You'll be adding like 2/3 of the power to propulsion wise.
Okay.
If that makes you feel better.
It does, yeah.
Guidance.
Yeah.
But your ability to control the flame is more based on you guys than.
Who's
Great.
the guidance on?
He's holding on to Alvina.
I'm holding on to, man.
Yeah, he's holding on to
Sorry.
Alvina.
Yeah, mine would be +5 to this then.
Mine is just using acrobatics.
So that's.
So I got guidance, let's roll 1d4.
Oh wait, no, it's not +5 to that. It'd be +3 to that.
27.
Mine's 18.
It's +1. Oh yeah, you've got half, so yeah.
27 plus 18. I think you two do a great job maneuvering this asteroid.
Yay.
All right. Which path are we going through here? Are you going to try and get it through this like really narrow gap between these three? Or
I
between
mean,
these two?
considering the two people that are being the propulsion, yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready with an emergency catapult to just push that one out of the way.
Okay. Let's see. It is coming towards the ship.
We're going to probably go up at a bit of an angle.
Okay, so it's not like on a collision course, but like
Yeah.
pass.
Pass
Let's see
very-
how. Let's do a fate check to see how risk averse whoever is on the monitoring for incoming asteroid feels about the proximity distance. good for you guys. Unfortunately, like I don't know. You know, they're just feeling trigger happy and like they don't even think it's a threat. They're just like, ooh,
It's an
moving
intern.
asteroid.
It's an intern and he's bored.
So, yeah, so they're bored. They're not paying attention. So
Who,
Yeah.
as you two are kind of like focused on maneuvering the ship, is there anybody particularly focused on monitoring the ship or looking out for anything else? Who's on scout duty?
I would be if Alvina's too busy
Randy is.
stealing.
Alvina does have danger sense.
Randy's
You
got
do.
good
Now matter
perception.
when you know
Yeah.
the cannon's already been fired. But
Yeah.
I would be staring directly at the ship, worried. So yes.
okay, then the other three of you go ahead and give me a perception check as you are monitoring your surrounding areas.
Okay.
Thank God for Gwen.
I don't know what the point's doing, but the point is heavily distracted.
But the point gets motion sickness, it turns out.
No. What I'm picturing is because both me and Gwent are riding Alvina, I've just got Gwent entirely in front of me.
It's just a horse ass.
Just a horse out of my way.
Wait,
Just-
why would you just be on my back? Why are you by my ass?
Well, if I am on your back, I'm then blocked by your torso.
No, he's holding onto one of Alvina's arms, like he's on like around the bike. Unfortunately, Point's not got very good grip and slipped, and he's now holding onto one of Alvina's legs and just directly behind Gwen.
I have fly if I need it, but I'm trying not to use it.
Oh,
And
luckily,
Randy sees around everywhere, all directions.
I just make a gesture at Randy and fuck you, just don't talk about this.
Gwen and Randy, you both see what appears to be two large directional, almost like a turret gun, slide down what appears to be like these rails dug into the asteroid. You kind of see like there's almost like these small valleys dug into it that allows for 360 maneuvering off these cannons. As they slide down the grid and kind of go to like one of the horizontal grids and moves over, aims it directly at your moving asteroid. What would you like to do?
Incoming,
We get
Captain.
shot at. We're gonna get shot at.
Okay, we planned for this. Fuck you. On my mark, kick off the asteroid, aim for this one.
Okay.
And for what
It's
one?
not letting me ping. There we go. That one.
One?
Okay,
Okay.
3,
As you are
1.
continuing
Alvin
forward.
is going to literally jack boot the asteroid towards the ship, and as we kick off and aim in a different direction, basically.
Give me a Constitution check this time with proficiency. As you push all of your energy downwards to really propel yourself momentum-wise.
15. I will use the inspiration that Point gave me earlier for this.
Yep.
1d8, right?
Mine would be plus.
Is it 8? Is the 8 point, right?
Plus
Yeah,
2 to this,
yeah.
so
And
mine's 30, 20.
is this a check?
This is a check, technically.
Okay, so that's a roll twice and take the highest.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, they did roll a 6, so that's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Nope.
I'll take the 7. I'll take the 7.
Oh, on the dice. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep, between the two of you, you both are able to just pump enough fire energy in that you propel far enough to be out of the danger zone, as behind you, 2 bolts of magma missiles impact into the asteroid and just shatter it.
Yeah. Nice spotting as we land on this bigger asteroid.
Unfortunately,
welcome.
I cannot make these any smaller. I want to make them dark. That's what color they normally are. Well, there we go. And then I guess we'll turn this one to yellow, as you are now behind it.
I guess the easy way for this, that's a makeable gap for us, right?
Do we want to be more stealthy now?
I mean, yeah, we're not going to move the whole asteroid.
Yeah, go ahead and everyone give me a stealth check as you are
Before we-
approaching the ship.
Before we
Chris,
do that,
does this count as natural phenomena that we're hiding in?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah, it's
asteroid.
rock.
That's fine.
Cool, because I've got Mask of the Wild, so I've got.
Yep.
And
Bob, what
Yay!
were you saying?
before we get anywhere they could see this, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Ooh, nice.
And good shout.
Unless if you roll really badly, that should do it.
I mean, I rolled real badly.
Yeah, so did I.
I didn't. That's a 27.
I reckon we're fine with Pass Without a Trace.
Are you guys already adding the plus 10s?
No.
27 with
I
Pass Without a
didn't.
Trace.
So I got 30 with the plus 10.
And Randy,
23.
and
Okay,
Randy doesn't.
28.
But it's hardly bad if you guys, even with
I
your
mean, it's
fucking
pretty bad
modifiers.
for us.
I don't think Gwen fuck you can fail. You
We
both
don't know how
got
good
you
this
both got like
stuff
plus
is.
20.
Oh, 26.
Yeah, we're fine.
Because I've got a 0
Guys,
modifier
it's
for
still
stealth.
like a 15 DC. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are we concerned, Chris? Let us be concerned.
What is the passive of a fire giant? It's passive 16.
So I
That's
was trying to
close.
work out which of you to flash, but no need.
Nah.
It's Pass Without a Trace. We're fine. Pass Without a Trace
Yeah.
in most cases is good.
Don't worry, you're sneaking up a giant ship where people still have to visually observe. It's not a sleeping dragon.
And we're
Mhm.
literally running over the top of an asteroid and jumping this gap. So,
Yeah. Well, one
rocketing
One's a
this
m-
gap, I guess.
small green goblin, a metal man with spores all over him, a very fiery giant,
A barbarian elf. Barbarian elf is the only way.
a horse, and a.
And
This
what's
is-
that horse name is?
And yeah, a vaguely
I do-
celestial dwarf.
And a very
Hide your
short
wings.
and a very short half angel.
Hide your wings.
They're not permanently out, so they are optional.
This isn't Pathfinder. 1E.
I might pop them out for the fleeing, but they're fine for now.
I've not spent any in my wild shape, so we've got some options for fleeing as well.
Alright. Let's see. It is an asteroid, but they do have effectively a docking area for actually letting the soldiers out. So it does appear to be what is like what looks to be a stone doorway in there's a little like platform that comes with just like a little bit. Looks like a doorway in a mountainside effectively. That indicates that there's clearly some form of entrance, unless you would like to mold her for anything somewhere else. That looks to be the easiest place to get in, but what would the party like to do?
Honestly, then is there like the door might not be the best option. Is there like a vent that isn't literally the propulsion system vent? Like there's literally no fire coming out of it right this second.
Is
Like a
there...
heat exhaust, essentially.
Yeah, the problem is they quite like the heat.
I know, but if it gets too much heat, it's going to explode. It's the big problem.
Well, I mean, it says you.
They like the heat. The Rock only likes so much.
Roll me a perception check. Let's find out.
Yay! Yes.
Yeah, there's just one right over there.
Oh look, there's a perfectly situated exhaust point.
Yeah.
It's just there's been space weevils digging through it, and it's dug a nice.
It turns out the Zorn was on this ship earlier and just
I'm
Bit a hole in it. Okay, so we go to the exhaust port.
Gotta figure out where the hell the exhaust port comes out.
This guy.
Assuming towards probably like the middle-ish of the ship. Probably not like crazy near the engine, but probably like close enough.
Close enough. Okay, well, I'll figure that out, because I need to finalize the map anyway.
We do have 4 minutes until break as well, so.
So we're effectively gonna start the break early, because I need to go get some more water anyway, and then I'll finish up the map.
Yeah.
And then we'll go into the ship. Ba-boom. Alright, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Woo!
yay.
This went better than expected already. I
Yeah.
didn't expect we'd get this far this successfully.
At worst, I go gaseous farm and I can sneak in even easier. Just pour through any
Just
gap.
The rest of us
Honestly,
is the issue.
Gaseous form's probably not a bad shout to get you further in theory, to be honest. Like that's honestly a reason why we could get Randy on this, is because Randy's
We can
really
get him inside.
Randy's really freaking good at infiltration just by being a druid. Like high level druid just is good at this. So
Yeah, I was tempted to take one of the a mold or shape earth thing, but
Moldar's good, yeah, it would have been handy, but you never know, right?
I tried to take some things to locate the creature and other things like that, and I figured if I'm gonna be concentrating on the stealth one or passive without a trace for now,
Yeah.
I don't want to use too many concentration things.
Honestly, good shout. Pass without trace is gonna be really freaking handy.
Mm-hmm.
It was the handiest thing I thought to use at that point. Hey, and if we need to escape quickly, we can always throw an asteroid in the right direction.
Honestly, kind of a plan.
Oh, God, now.
Right.
I think Jamie was shouting because one of the cats are doing things.
Yeah, and it might
Apologies,
also
guys. Rue just fell off the side of the piano. So
Okay,
done,
that would do it.
and also has done something to your mic.
Sounds like you're peeking, Jamie.
Yeah. Do.
Ba-da-boop-boop.
Confusion. How do we disable the pilot? Cast confusion. What? Apparently that's one of the...
Rue apparently also took out my stream.
Oh,
Yep. Because it's fucked your mic and it's quiet now. It was peaking, now it's quiet.
She landed directly behind my PC
Ah,
on the cables.
Yeah.
that'll do it.
'Cause
So just did some random shit because I think some stuff got unplugged.
yeah, I
okay.
think it's including what is your main mic. Because it switched to some other thing. Because it doesn't sound like your main mic at all. It sounds like a laptop mic, almost.
Oh, I fucking disabled this thing.
Oh, there you go. There.
I haven't said anything.
It sounded a little better when you said disable this thing. Are you closer on desktop mic? Oh,
No, it didn't. It didn't change the mic at all, actually.
alright.
I was behind my pop filter. Would probably be the bit for it.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's probably it.
Yeah, because I was just on the other side of the pop filter. Because I have this pop filter and my mic set to 1% because my voice is extremely loud. So, yeah, is it all happy now?
Yeah, it's fine good now.
You might be a
I'll just
little
make-
low for me.
I'll just make sure that my mic is using the right one. Yes, it is. Apologies for that, everybody. Guess the stream unstable popped up on my stream. It's fine. I'll just refresh.
We will be right
There we
back.
go. We should be back.
No, I'm
Just
saying
except
it's on
that
a...
part 105 on my stream is going to be in 2 parts. We're back. Ads. Thank you for watching the ads. Advertisements and paying me money.
There's more meaning on the...
I'm just running to Sheepbird.
Oh, sheepbird's over there now.
Of course they are.
Get back here, sheepbeard.
Sheepbird's awesome. Now stay here.
Or be in both locations. Is that still possible to have the multi-stream?
Yeah, you can still do that.
Well, you can, yeah. It's just weirder now, but it still is. See? Thank you, Sheep. gone surprisingly well. And yeah, Rue's been sitting on top of a pile of books on my mum's piano, which is on the other
Okay.
side of the room. And she got bitten by a bug because she sometimes just goes meh, and just pine trees off the side of whatever she's doing.
Okay.
And just sits there, and she landed directly in like a bag that was directly behind my computer, which is what that crash was. If anyone heard that earlier,
Yeah.
she's fine. She is the most like she's made of rubber. That cat. She regularly does it. She falls over far worse, and is just fine.
Hmm.
The worst part is when she does it, and she's sitting right next to me because she doesn't know how to sheathe her claws.
Hmm. So you get clawed.
I just get rent open by her. I've had like foot-long slashes from it before. She's not in any way in control of it. She just like scratches herself and just spasms, basically. But so it's not too bad. But sometimes it's like her entire weight on one claw,
Ow.
which can be kind of painful. Yeah, it's fine. I'm used to it. She's adorable, aren't you? That wasn't on my end for once.
Not me.
Oh, I think that was my end.
Yeah, you're the
I was
other one.
muted, though.
Everyone else.
It wasn't the usual motorbike that come past my house for once.
Everyone else is muted right now.
Yeah, it took me a second to realise what people were talking about.
Yeah, this has already gone quite well for the beginnings of an infiltration. We haven't actually done the infiltrating yet, but we've got to the place.
Dun 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 dun.
Da, da, da.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but honestly, the training that Alvina's going to be doing after the persuasion, I am not sure which one it should be between stealth and handling.
Randy has 0 stealth.
Yeah, Alvina has 3 because she has 3 decks, which will probably get upgraded when I get
Only stealth that Randy has is the fact
Like
he
I
can
should be doing some kind of training, possibly
Turn.
religion.
You technically are doing training because you're doing your teaching.
Yeah,
lessons,
Golemancer training,
which is
yeah.
pretty much the same thing.
True.
I've just been doing it because barbarians start with very few skills, so just do the training, even if it takes a while. Like, we need the language, gonna learn the language. Need this, gonna learn this. Got an ability that goes off persuasion? Sure, let's use persuasion. Let's get persuasion on there.
Yeah.
Means I will have a charisma skill that's not performance, guys.
I mean, even fuck you doesn't have performance.
Alvina has it from her background because she's a war dancer. So
Yeah.
gets performance by default.
So I have performance, but it's only plus 14, so.
Yeah, terrible, boy, terrible. You need to work on it.
I
Give
think
yourself a bard.
Also, I'm gonna be honest. Without your proficiency, you still have a better performance than me. Fuck you.
Really?
I'm at 5 with proficiency. You're at 7 without.
Oh yeah.
Bards, am I right?
Yes.
But that's only because my charisma is maxed out. Then got the
Proficiency.
yeah.
Yeah, your charisma is the same as my proficiency in the stat, because I'm plus 5 with pure proficiency. I've been with athletics though, plus 10. Pretty good.
I need to see if my research will bump up my Arcana up to from just proficient to
You have to
expertise
get
at
a
some
feat.
point.
You have to get a feat to get expertise in a thing.
Ah,
You can become proficient in a thing through using like the stuff in Xanathar's guide, which gives you like this amount of time, shortened by having a tutor and shortened by intelligence. Alvina's getting negative for intelligence, so it's actually taking longer for her.
Yeah.
But with this one, at least I have a tutor. Point.
Yes. Alvina's a good student, just slow
Yes.
at learning, not anything else.
She's slow at learning, and when she gets annoyed at the test, she hits the test paper with a chair. But other than
I'll
that,
say, you get annoyed at the test, you punch the test paper, and it burns away.
it explodes. And, you have
And I have to write a new test paper.
Yeah.
Well, as long as I don't learn any new tool proficiencies for Randy, or he'll have another personality.
Oh no.
You can learn to
Another personality.
That is
Woo.
another one on the list.
I feel like I just need to teach Randy to play an instrument just to trigger it.
Oh wait, I can. Alvina can teach him an instrument as well.
God.
Alvina plays the lute.
Playing Randy.
Probably
What
teach him the
kind-
harmonica, so I can make a quick harmonica.
To teach him the castanets.
The spoons.
Oh, harmonica.
Oh,
The
God,
spoons.
do we want a vaguely Spanish Randy?
Miraculous.
No. Oh, you want the spoons or the harmonica?
Oh, what's the Oh, let him play the saw.
saw.
So, I play. What's it called?
Nee, nee, nee.
Washboard. Plays the washboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. Oh, ballet one.
Let's see. All right, I'm back. Grab icons.
Give me 2 minutes. 30
Don't
seconds.
worry. Point is down for 30 seconds.
So you can start. I'm listening. I've just been sitting on the floor doing stuff, and I've finished stuff, so I can just go back to a chair now.
Yeah. Chair.
3, 2, 1, chair.
Let's start you over here then. Oh, with that paste. Yes, let's actually make you back to normal size and get rid of me for now.
I also realised something quite unfortunate, by the way.
What?
Oh, possibly unfortunate. Is this entire area, by the way, Chris, inside the ship counted as natural?
I mean, anything that isn't properly constructed will be. So if the actual, like, if it's cavern built.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Alvina out of the
it's 'cause
shadows.
It's because I don't have the cloak that lets me blend it with rocks anymore because I had to switch it out for the cloak of protection.
Alright, so you're not
So
going
I don't
dark purple.
passively have advantage, or if I can only have advantage in natural environments.
Interesting.
Oh no, so I can just hide in any natural environment. It's not advantage. Never mind.
Why not? Let's throw a little fog of war on.
Fun part: Alvina can technically hide in a strong breeze. Not kidding.
I'm
Elf.
hiding in the wind.
Yep.
Like a fart in the wind.
There's being knocked over by a strong breeze and hiding in one.
Hiding in a strong.
Alright, this
Oh,
map is not going to be particularly detailed because it's mostly blocks of color. So use your imagination. But at least give you...
I always do.
I know what I can
I
do
don't have
for
one of
you.
those.
I can just keep on druid crafting all the terrain so you've got natural cover.
So they won't see Alvina. They will see the southern trees.
Yeah.
Well,
Was that always there?
flowers. There'll be more flowers than trees because druid craft
Druid
doesn't.
craft, yeah.
Puff of smoke. Alvina's gone. I might have
There
to do
we
stealth.
go.
Stealth around by handling is the next one, definitely on the training list.
And I've got to throw some actual patrols on. Let's see what's a good. Let's just grab black ones again. Modify them to actually have fire giant. Oh no, you know a little square up there.
You want
Square!
Randy?
We can see that one square.
You want Randy's passive for now? The dark vision of 120 feet in all directions.
Well, it's also Gwent's passive, which is, I think, about as high, if not higher.
A little 25.
Yeah, passive perception 25 from Gwent.
19.
Yeah.
14.
7.
I can also see if this
14
asteroid's
from
haunted by
Randy.
anything.
Yeah, they're not stealthing. This will
Yeah, these are.
you'll be able to hear the giants coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if any ghosts are haunting this place too.
Why would they be? The ghosts.
I don't know.
The ghosts aren't in Primordial.
Oh, you
They
know
might
what,
be
these-
invisible elementals. That'd be kind of cool.
Just forgot that technically this area needs to be slightly bigger.
Oh, actually, wait. I just remembered. The invisible elementals. No, they can't be seen with see into ethereal because they're actually see-through. That's just how they're invisible. you actively can't see them because there's nothing to see.
Yeah, it's like the air isn't technically invisible.
Yeah, yeah.
I see the molecules in the air. Oh no.
I do like
There
those
we go.
invisible,
Let's get
invisible
the
stalker, is that
proper
the name of it?
size.
The invisible air elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool thing.
All right, you all slip
Invisible thing.
down. One second. I actually also grab something here. My
Oh,
reference.
I'm assuming,
Invisible
Chris, all the
creatures and
doors
objects.
will be working the same way that the ones in Ironcore did, right? Or most of them.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Is there any invisible objects and creatures?
There are not.
Okay.
Alright, as you slip out of the grate, you come into what appears to be some form of kitchen prep area. There is a giant hole in the corner of the room that I forgot to draw. Here we go. That seems to lead down into a lava core. And you can see there's a little crane kind of hovering over this pit with like what appears to be an obsidian iron bucket on some obsidian iron chains, where it looks like you lower it down to get some magma and bring it back up. There's a couple tables scattered about you. There's currently nobody here. You can see like a large, giant wooden table, stained red. You can still kind of see pieces of what look to be meat on there, charred. A couple like what looks to be a like some sort of slate plate with leftover eaten ribs.
Okay, the ribs are gone already.
Ribs are gone already, unfortunately. That's,
These
Oh my-
crunchy noises.
We don't know where those. Oh.
Oh my god, what the god awful kitchen.
But as you're scouting and coming out of the grate, you see that there is nobody currently in the kitchen.
Cool. So, Avina's already walking into the kitchen.
You slip out. You're in the kitchen. This
Yep.
is the kitchen area. You're tiny in comparison.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, I guess let's get some like wooden tables down over here. You know, I got a bunch of like just prep areas, a couple like crates in here.
Awesome.
And
Well, caskets
Alvina's
of
already
something.
walking the ribs.
She's already eaten the ribs. They're already gone. Entirely. Bones and all.
Little crane over here with a little bucket. Oh, look at this beautiful abstract art.
I actually really like it, not gonna lie.
As it goes,
kinda-
that's pretty good.
Honestly, it kind of gives me Lego vibes.
Hmm.
And I really approve of it.
Yeah.
So, Captain, what's our next objective?
Well,
Other than get this damn thing out my head.
no, we
You-
need that for the return trip. We'll get it out afterwards.
I hear other voices in my head. Stop it.
So,
Roll a check.
what kind of check?
Nothing. Continue.
Ooh.
Alvina's looking in these baskets or whatever you said.
They are caskets.
Caskets.
Barrels? They hold liquid.
Liquid barrel. Okay.
Oh,
Yep. Casks. That's the word.
Aye,
Thank you.
cask, yes.
They're quite large casks. They're a good like 5 foot tall. As you break open the lid, there is just this spiced fume of air that comes out and fills your nostrils. Definitely some sort of spiced wine.
Ooh, you like wine, don't you, Point?
take some.
Also, Alvina's also going
Actually,
to take
I don't drink. I just like the smell.
How do you not? Oh, come over here then and smell it. Alvina's going to drink some, but she's going to use her tankard of sobriety, which makes it, like, none of the effects of the alcohol actually affect her when she drinks out of it. But she gets all the flavors. and things.
It is a very heavily cinnamon spiced wine.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
What are the rest of you wanting to do?
Uh,
Yes, I know, cinnamon spiced wine, yeah.
What? First things.
I fill up my water skin with it just for giving out to other people. It's
Move over
fireball,
here
is
and
what
just
it is, isn't it?
The fireball's whiskey.
First things
It's fireball but wine, I guess.
first. Switch out characters because you put the wrong one. It's over here.
Oh, have you put Zormir in?
Yep.
My defense, I just grabbed them from the other screen. Their guy killed Zormir.
Randy's looking down the hole.
The point's job is done. Zormir's dead.
Randy looks down the hole. It goes into a lava pit about 60 feet down.
Is there anything other than the lava pit? Do you see the sides of the wall? Any signs of the creature that they've seen before? Or is it just
No. So it is just literally like it's just like a chute down into the lava that pools beneath this area. And it's literally just retrieved to like it's effectively a well, but for lava.
Yeah.
You glance down and you can't really see through the lava because it's not water and it's not transparent. It's bright red glowing back up at you. There doesn't appear to be any movement in the lava, so nothing like swimming around in there. If the creature is in there, then it's not close enough to this area to make a mess or to make any sort of vibrations or movement.
Okay.
Like, if you want, me and fuck you can go down there and dance to the lava, but it probably isn't what we're after.
Can I do that level 1?
I think it's level 1, right? Albino was doing it.
I
He
could
moved half
do-
speed through fire.
Hmm.
I believe that's in level 1.
I could do it myself and do it faster, but I would lose the pass without trace.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you're not a moon druid, are you? Who can just also do it because you're above level 10.
No, I've got one that can make me a spell that can make me immune to fire.
I was mainly meaning if you're a level 10 druid of the moon, you can turn into a fire elemental.
We want to get going before people show up.
Yes. So, oh, well.
Listen,
So, this way. Follow me.
No, I
What
think
way are we going?
dance through fire is level 2 pyromancy.
Oh, is that level 2?
Yeah.
I'm drawing.
Oof.
went over who went.
Yeah, Alvina's up top.
I'm following Arvina.
Following Alvina, 1 sec as reveal more of
Definitely not
the
meta
map.
knowledge of seeing that guy shot down there.
No,
That's
it's
fair.
level-
Quite
it's
solo.
level- It's level 1, fuck you.
There's like
Is it?
little Z emotions.
She can slowly move through fire without harm.
Because I've not got that on my
Oh, this is level 1 pyromancy, like its entirety. Can slowly move through fire without harm. It's in the saving throw advantage one. It's just above that.
I've not got that on my notes on it.
Oh, fair.
Where did you get your notes from?
From you.
From me.
That's your first issue.
Yeah. This is what mine says.
I think that's just the background lore
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
the background, not the actual ability.
Yeah, because
Yeah, there's an actual sheet in roll 20 there that has the actual like actions. That's just the background lore. I didn't realize you didn't actually have the abilities of level 1 pyromancy. There you go.
Yeah, fair.
because I knew it had the
Firebolt.
fire attack, control flames, and firebolt. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd miss the defensive part, essentially. Yeah, can physically handle primal fire without harm. Can enter the primal and dreamscape, which you also knew. But yeah, the passives, when not in combat, can move through any source of fire without harm by communicating and dancing
Yeah.
with the flame.
I see that.
And when subject saving throw causes as fire, you can make the saving throw with advantage, which is always nice.
Ah.
Yeah, which
So-
includes extreme heat, which is very fun.
Yeah. So when I made it, I did do the advantage against fire sources for save.
Hey, you literally just missed that one then, didn't you?
So yeah, it looks like I've got the bit about the moving through fire here.
Fair.
Easy.
But yes, as you go closer to this passageway, you start to hear very large snores, and as you kind of peek around, you notice what appears to be quite a pot-bellied fire giant, with just this dirty, greasy tank top, just like half spilling over a bed, snoring in the little room off of the kitchen.
I need to find a picture. I know what this guy looks like. Here he is.
I'll take that. Okay.
Treasure Planet Long John Silver.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. But there is a door just ahead of you, which is what these purely squiggly, not quite rectangular things are.
That's kind of what I assumed. But yeah, Alvina is going to put finger to her lips and slowly creep up towards the door and open it. What is in there? My God, is pyromancy handy when infiltrating a fire base?
Weird that.
Awesome.
As you open the door, you see that it opens out into a corridor. There's a door all the way down at the far left top there, and then it goes off into an open corridor into a T-junction.
Alvina will gesture if people do follow. She will slip into here.
Is our Gwent and Randy following?
Yeah, because there's a guy coming down the corridor. Run, 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 run. Idly run.
With your, if Randy's also there with the pass without trace, then you don't even need to worry about waking up this snoring giant. I don't think you can.
Actually, yeah, I think a nat one is still.
Where would you like to go next?
I think I'm cutting left. You all agree with that towards that door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? As good as the other, so.
Yeah. It's just check.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for any sort of indication of engine this way, but
Yeah.
I can't read primordial, so.
Alvina can read
That's good.
Ignan, so if it's an Ignan, nice, but it might be in Giant.
I just want to peek around this corner.
That's kind of my assumption. Like Gwent can run
Yeah.
to and fro.
I know my best bet of surviving is just staying near to Alvina at all times.
Correct. T-junction was the bad choice.
Ooh.
Direction T-junction was the very bad choice. Happy we didn't go that way. At least not yet. We might end up going that way.
You're assuming the door's going to work.
I mean, hopefully. Pyromancy open the door.
Hopefully.
Okay. Close the door. Come back.
As you open the door, give me an emergency stealth check as the closest fire giant kind of glances at the opening door.
How far away is Randy from me?
Well, I probably
Where's
would
the
have
range
sort
of
of.
stealth about Terrace? It's like 10 foot? 30?
I want to say 30, but I'm not 100%.
I see.
So Bob, you're bringing to move your character.
Oh, low road for fuck you.
That's 30 feet, so you can have a plus 10.
16.
16 just makes it. The passive of 16 status quo remains as you manage to get yourself back just in time. Fire Giant shrugs it off as just a little trick of the heat. Door begins to close. As you were glancing into that room, it appears to be some form of not quite like barracks, but some sort of like equipment-based room where you'd prep up. You can see there was lockers effectively of gear. You can see a couple of the suits still on these little racks for easy equipment.
Yeah. It's like the actual like equipping room.
Yeah.
Alvina will just go that way. That way.
Okay.
Alright, as you all get up to Gwent informs you, not this way, not this way.
Many people, many people.
Alvina will point down this corridor. Fast. Both of you who are behind, move.
Because this might be where the stealth actually matters.
Yes.
And how far each of us can actually move. So,
Okay. Actually, where I've got an idea. Alvina is going to pick up. Honestly, the point and Randy's probably the best too, right? Yeah, Alvina's gonna pick up the point and Randy.
right.
Oh, Gwen will grab fuck you then.
Yeah, because you're faster than me, but I'm fast enough probably.
Yeah, I'm okay to be carried.
Yeah, and I will run. We will sit pad, fast as we can down that corridor and into that room.
And I'm saying, Goblin to fuck you, don't you fucking touch me with that amulet. I swear to the god I hate, I will hit you.
And
Alright, go ahead and move yourself towards that door.
yeah, full dash, which is I need to just measure because it's not actually as far in theory, and if we're actually going natural movement, but oh, actually no, perfect. My dash is just around this corner.
Damn, 6 seconds. Whoa.
Boom. 45 base movement. I'm not as fast as Gwen, but I'm damn fast.
Nice.
One sec to actually quickly draw in something that I forgot to do. These are tentacles, right? Yeah. Yep. There we go. And you'll see why I had to do that in the top right in a second. As you get to the door and you begin to open it, you see into a very large chamber with a throne.
Nice tentacles.
Thank you, thank you. As well as a very little baby fire star at the back there. The pink is a fire star. Shh.
I get it. It kind of looks like Victim from Overlord, but I approve.
But as you stare into this room, there appears to be 4 heavily armored fire giants, as well as a fire titan of gargantuan size.
Yeah.
They have quite a long and narrow face with a pointed nose and lamb chops coming down to either side. They are wearing a clearly a fire military uniform with several almost badge-like things pinned to their chest.
Medals.
As they are reading over what appears to be a sheet of slate that they appear to be reading from.
You meant mutton chops, not lamb chops, right?
I did mean mutton chops, thank you.
Just Jay's like, look, is lamb chops like the little versions of
Yes,
mutton?
lamb chops is mutton chops, but smaller.
You seem to have found the command center with the creature behind the Titan General. Everyone give me another emergency stealth check as the door opens. To make sure you aren't caught directly.
Still pass without tracing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God, 31.
39.
39.
Fuck you is hidden from God.
Yeah,
No,
he was like
but
that.
Gwent is right next to you, staring at you.
Luckily, they
You-
all looked at like a giant, fire giant height and didn't notice the small silhouettes several feet beneath that very quickly back the fuck up.
Right.
The giants here seem to be far too dismissive of doors opening randomly.
It happens a lot.
We're gonna find a very lazy engineer later who's supposed to fix these.
Yeah.
The door begins to close as you are hiding.
What did
What
we
would
see
you like to
within
do?
there?
Well.
What did we see in there with the quick glance?
What you saw a what appears to be a low throne just on like a maybe like 4 foot like high incline up onto a little podium. with a very heavily decorated fire titan for guards. This appears to be a effectively like a mini throne room, as well as a massive lava pool behind them, where you could see the tentacles of the creature, as well as two fire giants that seems to be feeding it something, and like communicating with it. They are wearing what appears to be like sage cloaks.
Okay. These two are.
Yes.
Okay, we need to move quickly because that guy is going to come back from patrol.
Give them a little like purple color to indicate that they're special. A lilac to indicate that these are the mages.
Yeah, that is barely noticeable.
It is. Let's go purple.
Yeah, that's better.
Obviously, I don't need to do anything with the big guy up here. Big guy here is Lieutenant Betamix.
Yeah, I was about to ask, does he look like his brother? Enough,
Yes.
like sibling enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's like, that's Betamix. Now where do we go?
Well, you found the creature at least. If that was your plan. The creature is the engine.
Yes. There doesn't happen to be another exit this way, right? Like another vent.
I mean, is this a door down here?
That is a
yes.
door.
It's a very big, large door.
It's moving away from the thing we're after, though.
It is a relatively small ship.
Yeah.
Because while it might be bigger than your ship, the corridors are also like 3 times the size.
To be honest, it is. I think honestly, it is roughly like 4 times the size of our ship. So you measured out pretty on point, have you? Yeah, there doesn't happen to be a very convenient vent here.
Give me a d20. Let's find out. Let's let fate decide. I love making fate decide. 10. That's a positive. Yay, there's a little vent down there. It makes sense.
Okay. Into the vent.
Into the vent.
Why?
Now. He just shove you in the vent.
Yeah, discuss later.
Why? Not your problem.
What problem? Let's see. I've already unrevealed that. Okay, let's draw a little rectangle for the vent. What color should the vents be? I'm gonna paint the vent blue.
Ah, blue works.
Okay, so we have one of the vents kind of going over here with the lava. It'll run all the way down south, I imagine, and kind of come out over here above the next lava, as well as probably a path outside as well. That seems like a good connecting vent.
Mm-hmm. So we are now in the vent.
You're now in. Oh. I wanted a new one. So I could do the little like exits. Do like 2 vents over here. Little vent on the exit there.
Can you put them slightly further back on the line because they're currently covering us if we move into them?
Yeah, let's actually just move it back onto the map here. Oh, wait. Map layer. There you go. They're on the map layer now.
Cool. So, into the vent.
3 of them. Into the vents! Alright. This is just a linear vent. There is a couple vents going like outside to actually vent it if you want to go out of the asteroid, but otherwise it is just connecting these 2 lava pools and the throne room and this corridor.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? Where are you going?
Well, everyone else is getting in the vent, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Must move.
Are we going to sneak up and try and talk to the core?
I think that's
What's the plan?
I think that's kind of a good idea, right? Like, fuck, you can probably.
Yeah,
This is the ad. Well, here's the bit. Here's my thought. This is a teenager.
This is the big. Oh yeah, this is the
This is
adolescent.
the teenager. This is the teenager.
Yeah.
What do
Of course,
teenagers
you're
do? Rebel. Fuck you. Do you think you can convince it to just wreak some havoc for a little bit?
Probably, yeah.
That's what I thought, right?
I don't know where Randy's.
Mm. Randy's in here with us because he didn't get the choice.
I know, but I can't see where the token in my character is.
A lot of
Take
tokens
the
have
token out,
disappeared.
okay.
Did we ever replace
1,
Randy?
2,
No,
3,
we
4.
did. There were 5 of us. There's only
Not a
4
lot of
us.
tokens have disappeared. Look, there's 4 tokens. Only 1 token's disappeared.
That's what knows us me. Yeah, it's only Randy's gone, but Randy has just gone.
Is Randy underneath someone?
Yeah, Randy's over here.
Oh, there he is.
There you
Hi.
go. Randy's been put back to the token layer. He got
Oh,
caught up.
Randy got moved to the map player.
Yeah, he went into the ethereal plane for a few seconds and went, nah, none here.
Get in here with us, Gwen.
Yeah, never knew.
Nothing worth checking.
Right. So my thought is, we get fuck you to get it to wreak some havoc.
Oh, you know, I just realized. The 2 fire giants should be here by now and just actually reporting to them.
Yep.
That's perfect timing.
Yep. Okay, we can listen in about here, right?
Yeah, Greg goes into the room.
Yeah.
Let's make you red, indicate that you were the 2 previous giants. They are speaking giant, though.
Who understands giant?
Who understands giant?
I think it's just saw me. But
Shit.
Deep and phonic.
I can tongues myself if need be.
Oh no, yeah, Jummy can't speak giant.
No.
I do like the idea, though, that as you're eavesdropping in on them, you all quickly realize none of you speak giant.
I tongues
I
myself.
speak 2 out of the 3 primordial fire languages. It's doing alright.
Well,
If anybody would like to make an insight check to see what the general vibe of the conversation is, you're more than welcome to.
I cast tongues. I'm listening in.
I will roll to see if they're betraying us.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Damn.
Okay. I'm not going to do the full conversation. They are giving their report. They just come into the room as you're getting, into the vent. Perfect timing. Look at this. Oh, what a coincidence. They are reporting that the Firestar is not being occupied by enemies. That the people who are occupying it are not a threat. And that is what they say. To which the Fire Beta Mix immediately responds with, "What do you mean? Who the fuck are they? Who's occupied? What do you mean they're not a threat? Who's occupied the Firestar?" To which, direct question they have to answer. It appears to be a group of Noids. Okay, to which Beta Mix kind of like sits there stunned a little bit, and like, I mean, I guess Noids aren't a threat, so it sounds accurate, but how did Noids get in control of the Firestar? I thought this was a divine trap.
Apparently not.
It's not angels that are occupying the Firestar?
There's one really weird looking one, but they're not an angel.
But they were able to repel our soldiers. Are you sure they weren't like angels in disguise?
angels in disguise.
We didn't think to ask.
From one of
We
those
don't-
point of view, definitely not. Alvina, no, that's not an angel.
We don't think so. They seem to genuinely be Noids. Oh, no, that doesn't make any sense.
This is really creepy
Can't
little
be
goblin.
Noids. Anyway, what? Okay.
He's having
Okay.
a mental breakdown.
we gave both of them a mental breakdown.
No, they're confused. He's having a mental breakdown.
Well,
No, I mean,
either
in-
way, it's still our property.
Both
We still have to
brothers.
return it for the princess. You know. You just see the 2 fire giants like
Swat.
looking at each other, just try not to say anything.
Not a direct question. It's not a direct one yet.
Not a great question. Alright, well, I've already sent 4 more squads out to bombard it. If it's only Noids, then they were able to repel the first force, though. There must be something more going on here that I'm not seeing. Oh, there's too many unknowns to make it immediate. For now, we'll send out a couple more squads. We'll double the pelting and see how they react. See if we can gather any more information on that ship. All right, you two make up a direct report of everything you saw, and I'll read over it later. I want explicit detail of any abilities, movement. I want a description of every Noid you saw upon those ships. I need to figure out who is behind this. If not, there's no way it's just a Noid faction. There has to be somebody bigger behind this. Maybe they're being maybe there's tadpoles involved. Maybe they're host to some abagools or something. Maybe it's the Republic then. All right, out with the two of you. I want those detailed reports in the next hour. Go. Yes, sir.
Good thing he didn't ask.
He didn't ask directly. It's probably going to be in the report, but...
Yep.
Actually, no,
Yes,
because
there we
he
go.
said every Noid you saw. It might not be.
Well, you did say every detail as well.
True, it is, yeah. Oh, there was the Fire Princess there. Just casually in passing. Okay.
But they're gonna go off. Let's have them go off into. You'll watch. It's just Alvina scuttling along the very large vents.
I'm just gonna be peering through
And-
one of these vents.
Fuck you, just walking behind her.
Yeah.
I think how Mag has been attached to Alvina now.
You're all held under one.
Ah!
Shut up. It's also great. Alvina's barefoot, so she doesn't actually make pretty much any footstep noise. It's like.
Mushroom forms in that mouth. Let me down. But quietly, obviously.
Yeah, I said shove the mushroom down your throat. No.
All right, you arrive at the L exit vent. It is overlooking this massive lava pool. I mean, Alvina themselves are fine from the heat. The rest of you will see how long you stay here, and maybe we'll start doing exhaustion checks, as it is quite hot over here over the large magma. You can see the creature is currently interacting with the two. I'm just going to call them priests for now. I'll call them handlers because that's effectively what they are. They're supposed to be pyromancer
Specialists. right?
specialists. Or at least like fire creature specialists. What would you like to do?
Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Not sure how you're gonna do it because I don't know how you do it normally. But can you get that thing to raise some hell? And maybe cause it to just rebel a little bit, but not enough to actually get it killed, just enough to make it be a bit of a nuisance for, I don't know, how about as a few days, like a week?
I
It'd
mean,
be
I
cool,
can
right?
certainly try. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a teenager. It'll probably be up for it.
So yeah, Fucky's gonna slide out the vent.
Because I'll be lowering you down on something probably if we want to do it like that. Oh,
Dun 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 dun.
yeah.
And like make his way towards what he looks like the Firestar's ear.
Okay.
Do you need me to stealth?
It's quite large. It's more currently directly interacting. It's more how the Firestar will react that might draw attention. Give me a stealth anyway, just in case they do start kind of see why the Firestar is like turning around to seemingly talk to something.
Another low roll.
Another low roll.
That was a 4 of them dice.
Mm.
Can I flash that? +4.
Up to 21.
If you abandon the spying post you're in and actually go up top, yeah.
I mean, it's above their passive
gonna
anyway,
keep-
so.
Gonna
Well, it's
keep
above
They
the
might have
regular fire
might
giant's
have higher.
passive.
Mm.
I'm just saying, animal handling is a wisdom check. It's a
Exactly,
wisdom
that's
based
what I
skill.
was thinking.
Mm.
These might be rangers which have like good perception.
Maybe.
Yeah. The
I'll run
point.
over and flash it.
Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw from the heat as you are casting your spell. Be a relatively low DC right now because you've only just gotten there. Yeah, that's more than fine. You're able to flash that up, and Fuku, as far as you can, you are aware the priest or the I'm just gonna call them rangers because effectively they are. I don't have a fancy name for them yet. The rangers do not seem to have noticed you. Neither does the Firestar.
That would.
No, no, no. This is fine. It's like, don't react. This is the voice in your head. Wouldn't it
Yeah.
be cool?
In Ignan, he goes, so, I'm your conscience. I've just recently developed.
What? Okay.
This
Alright.
is the vibe we're going.
I'm listening.
You're more
He's
powerful.
definitely shifting around now. Like, what the fuck is this?
You know, you're more powerful, or we're more powerful than all of these things around us.
Why are we suddenly playing Disco Elysium?
Because this is the vibe we're going.
Make me a deception check just to start off with.
To see if it believes it's its conscious.
Yeah,
Please nat
this is-
20 this.
This is going to be a skill challenge, effectively.
I
Low
have no
roll
money.
for 19.
Okay, the
There's
creature doesn't
four,
seem
four
to
of the dice
react.
again. I'm going to refresh my page because I keep rolling low.
You're rolling low, yeah. Let's get any page.
This is them rolling low as well.
Yeah.
The creature seems to be listening though. This has definitely been a success. They aren't talking. You don't actually know if they can talk. Obviously, they had pilot to interact with the Firestar.
They might be thinking, honestly. It might be interacting with itself because it thinks it's its own conscience.
Maybe.
Yeah, but it does seem to like turn and you get the impression that it is listening.
Cool. Yeah, so, you know, you can probably, like, you don't have to listen to all these guys. You can do what you want. Look, they're tiny compared to you. You can take them out and, no problem. Look, they barely fit in your hand. Or your hand.
Tentacle.
Tentacle.
Tentacle?
You can easily wrap that round their neck and just pop their head off.
Jesus.
Fuck you is evil now.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
forget
I
that.
Give me
What's
a
that?
persuasion at disadvantage.
Persuasion at disadvantage. Okay.
Go on, box cards, double 20.
Oh.
That was 22.
And a 26.
That's 22.
Even though it seems to be against the creature's innate nature, it's listening as you convince it to do so.
It's waiting for the angel to appear on its other shoulder, but it's never going to appear.
Is there anything else you'd like to say there? It's not reacting just yet, but it's definitely taking in this new concept of murder.
Get it to cause structural damage, is what Alvina would have told you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Like, you can bust out this place. You can destroy everything. You don't need to. This isn't your home. Why are we here? This isn't our home. Where did we come from? Where are we going?
Cotton Eye Joe!
They're going.
Okay. While you're saying this, the creature seems to move its I don't even think these fuckers have eyes. Like ooze like giant fire leviathans. But it seems to maneuver over to what appears to be a because it's kind of in this large pit of lava. And you can see that there's almost like a maelstrom, like a very light maelstrom swirl around the creature, as the lava itself seems to just be like from its natural movement, kind of flowing around it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, where was I? How do I describe this? Yeah, it glances over what appears to be a massive, like, obsidian glass cylinders embedded in the walls, and you can see inside that there appears to be these small crystal gems kind of stacking up on it, almost like it's a feeding output. Give me a insight check.
It's worried it won't get fed if it rebels, is my thought.
9.
It's hard to. It seems to be staring at it. You're not quite sure why, but that you could definitely pick up that there's a hesitancy. There's something stopping it from following through. There's like one last thread that's stopping it from enacting your plan. What would you like to do?
You don't have to eat what they're giving you. You can eat them.
Also, you can take the food with you.
Are you messaging, like, somehow messaging that to fuck you?
Yeah, the rest of the party, you are all kind of watching this. Just
Honestly,
seeing like fuck you.
I can imagine Alvina immediately just pings food. Right? Is anyone who's gonna get that?
Yeah, I feel like that's in character. You kind of see just the creature kind of like, because you do see it like moving and looking over at the large wall of these different colored crystals. They're kind of got like these weird spiky shapes to them, almost like what's those little things you like tacks you put on the floor to thingy cars?
Oh, cow drops.
A
Yeah,
steak.
they're like caltrop crystals.
Yeah.
Tetrahedrons.
Yeah.
Yeah, tetrahedron crystals. And
if you
can
destroy
kind
the
of
wall,
feel
you
the
can-
hesitancy off.
If you destroy the wall, you can take them with you.
You can eat. Yeah,
You
I mean, it'll
eat them.
basically sending like it's food. You can take the food with you. They can't hold it back, and you can eat more.
Outside, there's more food. There's plenty of food. They're just giving you drips and drabs and scraps.
The creature starts looking away from the food and begins to almost kind of like sullenly sink a little bit into the lava. It doesn't seem to be confident in its ability to pry the food off the wall.
You can do it. You got this. You'll have strength in you, and you'll be bigger and stronger after you eat it. You'll be even stronger.
Good things might happen. Probably not without breaking our stealth, but they might.
Does anyone here have greater invisibility?
Nope.
No.
Bugger.
Yeah, this is about this stuff.
Fuck you guys.
You can do this. You can win. You can do this.
You can win and give him bardic inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. To the love my.
Also give me a persuasion or deception, your choice, to see if they will at least try to pry it off. I know they could succeed. Assume though that if they fail, then they're gonna.
33.
Well. All right. If I remember correctly, these things have a DC of 18 strength to pry off.
And it's got a D10. Is yours? Fuck you.
Let's see what the
D10, yeah.
base check is.
Could be a D10.
Its base check is 14. You see it kind of like start to move over to them, wrap its tendrils around the biggest of the food silos, and try to pry it off, but it's actually very heavily bolted into the asteroid itself, and it's struggling to get there. But what in the rolling?
D10.
You know what? Fuck you. Roll me a D10 then. You need a 4 or higher for it to succeed.
Come on, get a 10.
9.
9.
Oh, no.
Okay. With a 23 strength from your bardic inspiration, it pries it off the wall. There's little rivets that go pinging out. You can see that the handlers are now starting to freak the fuck out. The Titan is glancing back over its chair as this creature just wraps around the silo and then drops into the lava, vanishing from sight.
That works. I will quickly hoist fuck you back up as quickly as I can.
Yep, you actually succeed because you have ridiculous strength.
Yep.
The Titan is going to get off their chair and go ask what the fuck is happening.
Okay. I think that worked. Let's get the fuck out of here.
You know, I was hoping you would have like at least taken one of the fire giants with it, but oh well.
Hey, you got the actual objective, your
Yeah.
bonus personal objective. It didn't manage. You didn't quite manage to get it to commit murder. But you've done the cause to rebel. So. And I guess that counts as a successful infiltration and sabotage, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I'll
Unbeknownst to you, as you leave the ship, and as Zormir and Lou will attest to, a giant ooze squid-like creature exited the comet with some sort of silo and seems to have just left.
Yeah!
Doink.
Yoink! It took the food and ran. I respect it.
Isn't nature beautiful?
Zoidberg out here.
Zoidberg now. Hell yes. Nice one. Fuck you.
Yes. Where would you like to go to make your escape?
There's a vent on the outside in this vent, right?
Oh yeah, so there is. Yeah.
I'm gonna kick one of them open and
Yep.
run.
Let's switch back over to. Is it this one? I think it's this one.
Here's that one.
You would be exiting on the opposite side that you entered. So I guess since you entered the top side, you're exiting the bottom side.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. So you're currently
Underneath.
you're currently over here.
We're gonna, I guess, run and rocket back over to where we came from, and then probably jump to like one of the shard asteroids that were made, and rocket that back.
All right. People are a little bit too distracted right now, so that's fine. Things have advanced though, and these guys are going with their asteroids now. Let's go ahead and move all these guys down.
So how many rolls do you want me to do to see if the recharge on the... Or are we just gonna get an auto recharge on the jump?
I feel like it's been long enough to just get an auto recharge on it. Statistically,
Okay.
you should have gotten it. What I will need a check for is for this mining operation, but I don't know if you want to wait for that till next week to see if Lou can help with that.
Yeah.
Lou's probably got some stuff for her. He's got like disintegration.
Especially because that's kind of a nice little bit, and because I assume you'll have to deal with these asteroids that are now heading towards the Firestar, and will be pelting the Firestar in a moment,
Yeah.
Mhm.
or at least in the next hour, and you'll want to give chase to them.
Yeah. And if you roll super well on this one, you can grab this one as well on the way back.
So with that, I'm just gonna, you eventually do make it to the ship. It will take you a little bit of time, so the asteroids will get a little bit further and closer to the thing. But you are able to get back to the ship and detect it. Off in the distance, especially with Alvina's line of sight, you do just see a giant red fire squid ooze just hightailing it out.
Nicely done, fuck you.
And I guess the corn has made it over to this one, is now consuming this diamond asteroid. Nice corn. I just
Good
like
idea.
it's just been there, like it's just in the background doing its thing.
Literally, it determined which way we were going, honestly. So it's like, we're not going to
fair,
argue with him. Let him do his own thing. We'll take these
Just
ones.
something. Yep. But yes, you arrive back at the ship, and that is where we'll end for now. We'll have assumably finished up this arc next week, now that you've disabled the main captain's ship, and you can get away clean.
That went insanely well. I'm not going to lie.
It did. I mean, plus
Yeah.
10 fucking stealth really helps with stealth missions.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That's why you bring a druid.
Quite a good dread. Next week we'll see how the diamond asteroid mining goes, and if you can get a couple high rarity diamonds, it will depend on how well you succeed, and if you damage the diamond in the process, which will lower its value.
Yeah.
And if you can stop these fire giant squads with their giant asteroids, you know what? I feel like they should just be each one of them just grabbing an asteroid at this point. Let's really amplify it up.
Lots of little asteroids. And each one's got a personal asteroid.
Yeah. You know, we're really gonna try and they've just gotten a message prior to just like, oh, we're just gonna pelt it. Just grab every asteroid on the way, and we're just gonna throw everything. We're gonna rain down upon it.
Oh, can you do me a favor? Can this one grab this one instead so we get more diamonds?
Grab which one instead?
The diamond one.
Can I grab the diamond?
It just
Oh.
launches a diamond ball into it. It's like, done, looted.
Grabbing the big one. You want that one? You're gonna have to grab it on the way out.
Okay.
You can't just like with the crane. I will allow you to haul one thing.
Yeah.
mean, I do still have catapult, so I can just, as we're going past, just
Keep it with us. Just dribble the asteroid as it
Well,
goes.
it takes a spell slot, so I'd knock it in the right direction, and we can intercept it later. Intercept it later.
Fire our own asteroids at the Firestar.
But there you go. With that, that is the end of part 2 of Tactical Giant. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Hope you had fun. And tune in next time for the continuation of the Tactical Giant. Good night.
Bye.